Stay calm, Jay. Stay calm. Just stay calm. Just stay calm. I know it's nothing I'm doing, but it's still, this is pretty embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing. We are live. We are live. Yeah, last time this dropped, last time tonight that this dropped, and then came back up, it was solid for about 40 minutes. It was solid for about 40 minutes, and then it tanked again. Try refreshing. Yeah, at this point, try refreshing. Not dropping frames. Don't know if it will last. I don't know if it will last, but my ISP is back up to about 5 megabits. I have a 5 meg upstream, and it's usually pretty stable. And they have acknowledged issues today. I just hung up on them. I never got a person. I just hung up on my ISP. I was on hold. They have a recording going around in a loop. They know there are issues here in Fort Collins. It's possible that as they fix them, I don't know, they might reboot something and we might get knocked off again. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it will last. Fingers crossed. What's up, It's Tux? Altamore, Black Man from KFC, are you back? Were you able to refresh? Ninja, thank you for being my pillar. Thank you. I need a pillar. Claudia, I sure hope they stop being bums. I hope so too. When I spoke with one of their commercial reps a little while back, I was able to get some information out of them that their tier 1 techs didn't have. This has happened one other time. Hey, Manticore. One other time, and it was the Bioshock stream. It was a week ago Monday. It was a week ago Monday that this happened. And at that time, they did not have a recording. They did not acknowledge the issues. I sat on hold for an hour waiting for tier 2. And I was able to get some information out of a very helpful guy, tier 2 support, who said the same things that their commercial rep told me a month or two ago, which is that they know they're having issues. They have signed up too many customers. They're having too much saturation. Just congestion and saturation issues is generally what it is. And we do all have these problems from time to time. Very frustrating, though. I'm on their top tier residential plan. And actually, their commercial plans are not better. If I moved to their commercial plans, I would be paying twice as much, and I would only get a 4 meg upstream instead of a 5 meg upstream. Hey, yo! What's up, Simone? Welcome. If you're just getting here, Simone, I might look a little grumpy because my ISP's been going up and down and up and down and up and down. So let me just forewarn you all that this stream may tank again at some point. It may. Good news is, you haven't actually missed much of the episode, because we haven't been able to do much of the episode. I was able to read about 10 journal pages, a couple computer screens, wander out front of the school. We're looking for Chloe. We're supposed to meet Chloe in the lot. I finally got past Principal Douchebag. Had to rewind time and sneak by while he was knocking on the door. Take three. When this crashed, whenever it was, 20 minutes ago, I was in the middle of a conversation. So I'm thinking I should reload the last checkpoint. Let's roll back and make sure you can all get the conversation. I hope this is not too far back. Shouldn't be too far back. But let's find out. I might have to sneak by the principal again, but that's okay. No big deal. Although... no, I think this is not that far back. We've snuck past the principal. Okay, Night Raider, I'm sorry, botched up the stream for you here tonight. Sleep well, Raider. I hope to catch you later. Yeah, we could all see that. Well, that's all right. We'll just, it's, you know.
Booyah!
This is just 5 minutes back from that.
Get it? Booyah. Like I'm Scary punk ghost.
More like a scary punk asshole. Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate
Balls
saved
to the
herself.
walls.
I couldn't even use my
Love that
phone.
phrase.
My head felt like it was being crushed. Then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay. right?
Exactly.
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh right, except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
Chloe, I just feel weird about some of my decisions. Especially after I just got Mr. Jefferson in trouble.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
We need to find out more about who Rachel was involved with around here.
She was able to blend in with everybody, even with people I hated.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's...
Alive? I have to think that, Chloe. Her spirit is so powerful here.
maybe too much power? Max, we have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, step prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to win it, Max. Lead the way.
In it to
I'm
win
so
it.
glad
Deja
you're my
vu.
partner in crime.
As long as my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
Thank you again so much for helping me.
So
today.
here's where we were when the stream tanked.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
The contest will go on. I just won't be representing Blackwell at the event this year, thanks to Max, who claims I enabled Kate Marsh's trouble by merely listening to her.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria. I won't be going to San Francisco, remember?
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only...
Victoria, stuff it.
You fucking kidding me?
Karma, bitch. Karma.
So stupid.
Just when Victoria can't get any more evil.
Shit is about to get real at Blackwell.
Let's go find out.
So, yeah, we're back. Things are holding right now. Please let me know if it all tanks again. She done
Chloe
goofed.
the Keymaster.
That's right, Lance.
You know it.
Karma. Karma's a bitch. And this time, Karma's gonna get the bitch.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room. Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security.
Yeah, we
Stepshit
could
will
probably
not
still
want me
go
in
to
the
jail
hands of
for
the
that.
local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Actually, the powers did save Kate, because if we hadn't frozen time, it wasn't even a rewind then. Well, it was a rewind, and then it froze. If we hadn't frozen time, we would never have gotten up to the roof. So that's kind of wrong, Max. The powers did save Kate. You see me looking to the right a whole lot? That's because I'm checking the numbers. I don't want to see them going crazy again. My ISP did acknowledge trouble here in Fort Collins tonight. They know they're having problems. They admit they're having problems. Hopefully it's fixed. But who knows? So I'd like to finish, as planned, I'd like to finish 3 and 4 tonight. But we've basically been delayed by 3 hours. So I am 3 hours behind schedule. I should not run 3 hours late. One possibility is that we do episode 3 tonight, and I do episode 4 tomorrow. Either at the beginning of the 24-hour stream, or I might do an extra stream in the middle of the day. Maybe I'll do an extra stream during day hours for me, just to wrap that up. Though that would kind of mess with people who are expecting it at a certain time. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see what happens. So we're breaking in here. We're looking for information. We're trying to find out what happened to Rachel, what happened to Kate, what's happening to all these people. Hey, Julian. Finally, I can say, hey. Hey, I think when you popped in, I was crashing.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now I definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank.
Thanks to Skeevy
I might as well
Frank.
test out my thief skill.
Go for it.
Go for it. We're
Go
already
for
in
it.
this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
Time to open some drawers.
Nothing here. Dead end.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a Bioshock. On Monday night, a week ago, what was it, 10, 12 days ago, 13 days ago. That Monday, we did Bioshock 1. That's when this last happened. I ended up doing Bioshock in one shot. I was so mad at my ISP, I said, damn it, I'm gonna stay up all night.
Total phony would wear a crappy
I'm not doing that
hat.
tonight. We got a 24-hour stream tomorrow. I'm not staying up all night.
I feel
But
bad for the twee hipster who lost his beret.
we're at least
Betty's cute.
gonna finish episode 3 tonight. And if I have to, I'll either do 4 tomorrow during the day, or we'll start the 24-hour stream with episode 4.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank,
No, I'm
but I'll
sure
use
you
my
did.
DIY
enough
lockpick
time
tools
with
while you
Frank.
come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name.
Really? Mine has a name.
Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun.
Thermite.
Thanks,
Use
nice
thermite.
guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now.
All right, I'm on
Yes,
board with this.
Still all in to go ape with you at the drive-in. Thanks for the help.
Oh, Max has a date. Sorta.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try to pick up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
Sugar, a soda
gonna
can,
put it
duct
together.
tape,
Can you stay here and not
and
get
something
caught?
else.
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
Oh man, So kawaii, baby. That sounds so good. I don't even know that dog. But that sounds so good right now. Oh, man. I'm just imagining you eating the best kick-ass hot dog in the world right now. And I want one. And maybe that's not even what you're eating, but I want. I need to find sugar, a soda can, duct tape, and sodium chlorate. Cool. I was thinking thermite, but he's got something else in mind. Real quick, we've got 1 or 2 new pages. We got to check the journal more often. Otherwise, I'll end up reading 10 pages at a time. This was the last one we read. So we've got 2 pages here real quick before we go looking for the ingredients. Numbers are still looking good for now. And I actually did lower the bitrate just so that if my ISP is getting a little wonky tonight, hopefully we'll stay beneath their wonkiness. But if they reset something or tanks again, there's nothing I can do. Damn! That was too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course, it was Principal Douchebag of all people blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Douchebag was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused, dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Madsen. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much tood, as he would say. Nobody says that, seriously. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure, so much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. That's why he couldn't get in, huh? I didn't catch that. I actually didn't catch that. I did see the bottle out there, but I didn't catch that. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe. Bad Max. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all butthurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously, I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building, and honestly, I was pretty amped up too. Hey, Loudy. Loudy, I've only been streaming since May. Not a partner. Not a partner yet. Not a partner yet. We'll see if we can all change that. Bebe says they have all types of sausages, crawfish dog, tequila dog, Guinness dog, and they load it with so much stuff. Whew, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Huh. I don't know if we have the transcoding options on or what. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss tonight. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me. Shocked. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She is freaking unreal. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate? I just don't understand Victoria, no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right, how can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyways, the Blackwell Ninjas strike again. English class with Entropic and Loudy. Welcome to class, everyone. Welcome to class. Looked like there was another text message, though that might have been from the reset. Oh, okay. Here's the explanation for the sugar, soda can, duct tape, and sodium chlorate. Here's how you do it. Sugar and sodium chlorate, step 1. Step 2. Well, the diagram's a little iffy. But the last one says boom. So we'll see. I love the journals. Shamrock Mike, the journals are so awesome. So you're really going to try this? Keyword is try. I bow to your wisdom. Strange Senpai, are you having a... If you're getting a little bit of buffering, at the moment it is not on my end. At the moment it's not on my end. So, we need to find some things. Let's go find them.
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items. Just emptied. Nothing here.
We could buy a soda.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. Did you get that? Release the
Don't
Kraken.
mind anyway.
Release the Kraken. I don't believe my
Only 3
eyes.
more
It's running
items to go.
smoothly so far. Sugar. We needed sugar. We can't get raw sugar out of this. Everything in here has sugar, but we can't get raw sugar out of there. So let's go looking. We're going to go up the left side of the hall and then come down the other side of the hall.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Let's see. Space Marines just got timed out apparently for spoiling stuff. So normally I would thank you and welcome you to the stream. But, no welcome for that shit. No welcome for that. It's not spam, it's just spoilers. Is that what you're saying? Release the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Yeah, no welcome for spoilers. No welcome for spoilers.
Only a B-? Warren has shattered my faith. Of course, I'm barely passing science.
Change grade. We're not going to mess with the grade. There's the sugar we need, though.
Ooh, sugar. You're halfway home, Max.
Oh, he's already been banned, Altamore. He's already been banned. So you can go ahead and unfollow now. You can go ahead and unfollow, Space Marines. We don't want you back. Thanks.
A periodic table. Wish I knew what periodic means. Ass biology. Ugh, gross.
Ass biology. Ass biology. Yep, diagrams of the colon. Everybody likes that.
I never said they were great, troll.
What did that say? I want to see the sticker again. I
never
had
said they were
sex with
great,
your mom.
troll.
That's what the sticker says. What's up, Throne of Games? So I'm going to go back to... I'm not going to read chat as it's scrolling by. I'm going to go back to playing the game, and then I'll start catching up on chat. So if you're asking any questions in chat right now, if you're asking me any questions in chat, I may not get to them for a few minutes, so I apologize. But dumbass is going to be dumbasses, so we're at that point. I will just... Yeah, I gotta try not to do that. I see when chat scrolls, so I look down, but I'm gonna stop doing that as much as I can, and I'm gonna go ahead and just wait and catch up on chat from time to time. So apologies if I don't respond to you very quickly here, but some people suck. Some people can't help
I have detected a
it.
signal embedded in the static.
Space Marines is gonna keep coming back around, so when you see Space Marines pop back into channel, just ban them again. Feel free to ban Space
I have
Marines.
detected a signal embedded in the static.
422, 421, 420, fuck the right off. Yeah, just, yay, good times, good times. Who knows, we might even get raided by spammers at this point. So, Keep an eye out. I'm not going to read chat. And if anybody, I know that's why we've got Lance and Shamrock Mike who've played the game before. So if you see people spoiling stuff on purpose, don't even bother timing them out. If they're spoiling it on purpose, just ban them. And if they're making multiple accounts, plan on them coming back. They will be back. They will just be back and back and back. Just smack them down.
If you can't find sodium chlorate in the science
And I'm
lab,
not going to look at chat
give it
except periodically.
So, sodium chlorate is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
I think it's coffee time. I'm going to make some coffee. He's a weed killer. So maybe we can go find that back out in the shed. I'll bet you Samuel's shed is where we can find the sodium chlorate if what we're looking for is weed killer. And by the way, if anyone in chat has had the game spoiled for them by assholes number 1 through 422, my apologies. Sorry, that's Twitch. We got plenty of assholes on Twitch, just like we have so many cool people who have been here. And especially, from what I understand, episodes 3 and 4, people love to spoil this shit.
Everybody sleep.
So, sorry I'm not going to
I
be
hate
reading
to
a whole
wake
lot
you
of
up,
chat.
I want a picture. I probably should find those
Yeah,
items now.
you should find those items now.
You're an artist, damn it, not a scientist.
I know, weed
But
killer.
this is so not sodium chlorate.
Oh, there's weed killer here. We're not going to have to go out to Samuel's shed after all.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
Yeah, so you're going to take it? Wait, we didn't take it, did we? We saw it, we didn't take it. Why don't you take it? Take it, please. Now, something's going to fall.
You know you're clumsy, Max.
Yes, Max,
Don't
you're very
waste your
clumsy.
rewind power.
Use the damn chair. She used her head. Max used her head for once. She's gonna actually climb on this shit instead of just knocking it off the shelf, which is her normal
One
routine.
more ingredient left.
What was the other ingredient? What was the other ingredient? It was... You still there? Did you blow up? Max? Still here. Didn't blow up. Not yet. I need to concentrate now. Talk to you later. So what are we missing? We're missing duct tape. We gotta find duct tape. Let me start the water for the coffee. Duct tape. You think we're gonna find everything in this science lab? I'm betting not. But before we walk out of here, let's make sure the duct tape isn't in here somewhere. It doesn't look like it, though. Change grade. Yeah, not gonna change the grade. I said we were gonna go up the left side and then come down the other side. We'll do that.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
So glad you still have your life, Kate. How about that? How about that? Oh, this same place. My bad. Let's go back out here. Same room, same room. Sad there's no death count. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna catch up a little bit on chat. Fucking trolls. Yep. Oh my god, kids these days. How dare you ruin the game? Some people's parents, immature people. Oh, look, coffee o'clock. What kind of self-respecting chemistry lab doesn't have sodium chloride or chlorate? Oh, thank you, Spider.
We used some tape in Jefferson's class last week.
50's my magic number. My doctor told me that coffee isn't good for the prostate. This is true, Popo, but coffee is good for so many other things. Julian, thank you for saying so. I appreciate that a whole lot. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. I would sing it if I thought I could. This is the principal's office, isn't it? I think this is the principal's office.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
Or not the principal's office. This is Mr. Jefferson's office. Class. Everyday Hero photo contest.
say one stupid thing and Mr. Jefferson gets screwed. Nice going, Max.
Dear Mark, this is from the principal. Dear Mark, I just wanted to drop you an informal note to let you know that Blackwell is conducting an investigation into the events of this week. You'll be receiving an official notice in the mail, but you deserve to be told about this now. I respect your work and status here at Blackwell and hope you won't think too harsh of me in this very difficult time. I hope this all works out in your favor. Raymond Wells. By the way, just a heads up, I'm pretty sure Space Marines made more than 2 accounts and followed with, at least 3 accounts? I don't think Space Marine is gone. Don't assume that Space Marines is gone. Wait for him to show back up. Plan on him showing back up to spoil again. I think he's got accounts on deck. So he's going to pop back up from time to time and spoil the whole game. And he's going to show up again and spoil the whole game. And he may show up under another name, so just keep an eye out for that. If you see Space Marines pop up in channel, if you see that name, don't read it, just ban it. Just ban it. I can always unban someone. So if you see Space Marines pop up, ban them. And anyone else who's pulling that shit, ban them. Smack them down. Had to step over a few trolls on your way in. Damn straight, Mike. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. It is going to compromise my ability to read chat, but that's alright. I was doing that last night. We were dodging spoilers last night. Didn't have too many to dodge. I guess tonight there's gonna be more. Tequila and Mountain Dew don't taste that bad. Ugh. I don't really like Mountain Dew. That's just me. I'm not big on Mountain Dew. Coffee, tea, beer. I mean, I like some sodas, but I don't really drink a lot of soda. Mountain Dew's always been too sweet for me. That's just too sweet for me. How are you doing, Mike? What's going on? We are Woo. What is happening? Fresca. Okay. Hey, that is not bad. I do like Fresca. And tequila sounds good. Popo says, well, speaking from the perspective of a man that spent 3 weeks with a catheter in him, a Foley. I don't know what a Foley catheter is, but I have been cathetered. I had a kidney stone once and got all plugged up and had to go to the hospital and get cathetered by a pretty nurse. And they asked me, there I am in pain at the hospital about to get cathetered, and they asked me if I would prefer to have a man do it. When you're about to stick a tube in my hoo-ha. Just come on, do it. I don't care. No, let the pretty nurse do it. Let the pretty nurse do it. Good God. Good God. I don't know about IP bans. I don't think Twitch does that. I mean, it would just be so much work for them to try and IP ban people. I'm not too worried about that. Contest pictures.
Okay, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to have anyone do it. Seriously. But 3 weeks? Oh God, 3 weeks, man? I'm so sorry you had to have a catheter for 3 weeks. I had about 3 hours. Which is nothing. Which is nothing.
Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
How are we supposed to know that's a good picture?
Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic.
Three weeks. Dear God. I hope you can finish this tonight. We're going to finish episode 3 tonight, but I think with all the delays, there's a decent chance I'll have to do episode 4 tomorrow. We'll see what time. We'll see what time we finish episode 3.
But he does have some style.
Cigarette pack. Well, that's not what we're looking for.
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Well, that's hot. That's hot. Should have waited a minute. That coffee's hot. Duct tape, baby. We got duct tape.
The tape is mine. Now it's time to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
There was more duct tape. More duct tape, more duct tape, more duct tape. So I realize that we don't need to stop at any more rooms here, but, well, I was gonna say, we're gonna go into the other rooms anyways. I guess they have walled that off. No sweat, let's move on. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Mike, We Are Woos, sorry. Gotta separate a little. We got Shamrock Mike and We Are Woos Mike. So, I'll try and not confuse all of that. Pipe Bomb. Yes, 5 episodes, 5 is not out yet. So I was trying to do 3 and 4 tonight, but with all the ISP crashing and delays, nothing to even do with the trolls, just the ISP troubles. We may not be able to do 4 tonight. I'll figure that out.
Let's try this instead. Boom. Literally.
Thanks,
Yes!
Popo.
Time to blow
Thank
shit
you,
up.
thank you.
If light the candle,
I really
This is
appreciate
so
the support
cool.
tonight. I need it. I needed the support tonight,
get ready
big
to
time.
haul ass.
Haul ass, girls, haul ass. A pipe bomb in the school. This is kind of bad news.
That was so fucking cool.
I guess it was a small pipe bomb. Small one.
Oh, toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
Go get what you were looking for. You're already in here. But I'm saying, let's go get the shit. What's in here? Anything? Anything? Nothing. I guess we need to get the fuck out of here. We're not gonna be able to hide from the police. Dude, we are so busted. We are so busted. Yep.
I must have missed something.
I must have
I
missed
should
something.
rewind.
I should rewind. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, game's gonna make us rewind. But before we rewind, what are we looking for? Maybe we go cut the alarm? Maybe there's a way to prevent the alarm from tripping. That would be nice. Let's not set off the pipe bomb until we've at least looked for the possibility that we can prevent that alarm from going off. Okay. So, not time for the pipe bomb. Not time for the pipe bomb. Key rack. What the hell can we do about the alarm? Be a little electrical panel. Damn, that kind of sucks. Look, I don't want to look at the hat. What about the wiring on the wall? What about the wiring? It looks like it's related to the... Well, maybe this is the
Only a
wiring.
total phony would
No.
wear a crappy hat
It is
like
just
that.
the hat. Okay. Key rack, trendy hat, ha ha ha. These chicks got no common sense. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright. So, I'm thinking either we have to let the alarm go and then do something, or we need to prevent that alarm from going off. If we're gonna prevent the alarm from going off, well, I don't know how we're gonna do that.
No way David would get in Mrs. Grant's face. She'd shut his ass down fast.
From David Madsen, security guard, Chloe's stepdad, to Michelle Grant. Dear Miss Michelle Grant, as head of security at Blackwell Academy, it's my job and duty to make sure all the bases have been covered when it comes to protecting the student body. I know I'm nobody's favorite among the faculty and students, but I know I'm making sure their safety is my prime directive. Since taking over as head of security, my statistics speak for themselves, as does the 15.4% drop in campus crime. I respect your position as a science teacher, but you have unfairly demonized my plans for a surveillance system with a cowardly petition. I hope that you will redact this petition and reconsider the human cost of not retrofitting Blackwell Academy with the latest in safe and private security. Sincerely, Madsen David. Yeah, he has security cameras up in his own home, spies on Chloe, and so forth. Which is creepy, but as I was saying before, I get the feeling that he is a red herring. That he is a trick. That's what I think. I'm starting to think that David is actually a bit of a trick. Thinking he's so bad is actually a trick. But that's just me. That's what's rattling around in my head. That last conversation we had with David yesterday at the end of episode 2, he sounded a bit like he was
A long,
honestly
long
trying to
time
help.
ago, in a girl's room right here.
maybe confused, maybe a douchebag, but I still think he was trying to help. Starting to.
No trophy will help Blackwell's reputation now.
Alright, well, we can't go out the front. Or can't go out that door. Are we trapped in here until we're done? We are. There's no going out the front. So how would we stop the alarm? Again, maybe we're not going to stop the alarm. Maybe we just need to do something after the alarm goes off. But I'm going to spend another couple minutes here seeing if there's any options for stopping the alarm. All I see is more alarms. Fire alarms, fire alarms. Kate's locker, posters, rooms we've been in. Huh. This part confused me for a bit at first, too. Alarms are generally in hallways. Maybe check there. When I finally figured it out, I flipped. I facepalmed myself. All right, that's where I'm ducking out of chat here. I'm only reading the middle of chat. I'm not going to read anything at the bottom of chat where it's scrolling up.
Gross. At least switch to E6.
So I will catch up on chat every few minutes if I can here. Sorry if I'm missing any feedback or questions. So I should expect a facepalm when I find the answer, huh? I'll take that as a good clue. What could I do with that clue? If I'm going to facepalm when I find the answer, what does that mean? What would be a facepalm of an answer? Maybe something obvious, maybe something near Chloe. I don't want to overthink it, but yep. Facepalm ready. My facepalm is ready. Science lab. Right. Just doing the rounds again here. And if you know what the answer is, I'm sorry, this kind of sucks, but I gotta run around and figure it out. David Madsen is a douchebag, and while all date rapists are douchebags, not all douchebags are date rapists. That's kind of what I was thinking. It did seem at first like he was extra creepy, but now it seems like he's just sort of low-grade creepy.
I feel gross even looking at Nathan's work. But he does have some style.
Pictures of a cemetery. Nice. Gravedigger, I think that was. Cigarettes. We already passed the cigarettes. Camera. Camera. Poster. Okay, so this hall seems pretty much not related. Not related. Alarms. There's the fire alarm and lots of electrical. Now, I was thinking we tamper with electrical, but I guess a lot of security systems, they kind of have their own wiring. So unless we saw security system wiring, it probably wouldn't even matter. Just doing the outside here one more time. Round the outside. We're going round the outside. Okay. Well, the answer... Seems to me the answer's got to be in here, whether or not we light off the bomb first or not. And I guess one possibility is we light the bomb and we just bail. Maybe we just need to move quickly. But the game said rewind. I must have missed something. What the game said. Rewind. I must
Here are
have
the
missed
keys.
something.
None for the principal's office.
You hate chocolate. You hate chocolate. Yeah, Popo. I am the only thing I'm really not on. I mean, I'm not on Instagram and I'm not on Facebook, but yeah, I do have the Twitter and the YouTube accounts.
Ready.
Oh, hold on, box. We got a box.
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
How to feed your inner spirit animal. Yeah, Samuel's spirit animal is a squirrel. And he believes our spirit animal is a deer because we saw that translucent doe in our dreams. All these drawers we opened before, we can't even open them anymore. Arg! Rar! Rar! What are we needing to do? I guess we can rewind again. I keep looking at this little panel down here, but it's not selectable. All right, we're gonna set off the alarm one more time. We're exploring set of options number 2. We're gonna blow the pipe bomb, and let's
Take it
see.
easy on the door, Chloe.
Let's
Let's
just
try this
see.
instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If you'll light the candle.
This is
So I know
cool.
that the alarm's gonna go off here. Obviously, the alarm's
Get
gonna go
ready to
off
haul
again.
ass.
And I'm gonna try and look very quickly for a reason, something. And maybe I don't even have to rewind all the way. Maybe I can rewind
That was so
just to buy
fucking
some
cool.
time.
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
Maybe there's a key to turn off the alarm? Can we grab a key? Is there a key? No. We can open the... Oh, wrong door. Electable. Let's... Different approach. Let's see. Can we leave?
Shit!
She doesn't like
Do
that
something,
idea.
Max.
Do something, Max. Cute. What about that panel down on the ground? No, not yet. Okay. Quick rewind. I'm not rewinding past the explosion. I'm just gonna try and buy a little bit of time here. Just a little bit of time. Give me some time. It's not letting me break out of this. I'm a little bit confused.
I need to rewind or stop.
Rewind or stop. Okay. Wait, stop. Where's the stop button? What's the stop button? Help me out here. What's the stop button, game? Can I freeze time? We froze time, not on purpose, but we froze time when Kate was trying to kill herself. Where's the freeze? Do I have control over the freeze? Rewind faster. I'm not
I
really
need to
trying to...
rewind or stop.
Or stop. Does she mean stop doing this? Or I want to stop time. That's what I want to do. Stop time. How do I stop time? Jay, do you like milk? I like milk. I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so I don't drink milk. And these days, I'm not having any dairy at all. So maybe a little cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. Little quote on cheese. Not my quote. Found it in a book of quotes when I was a kid. Cheese. Milk's leap towards immortality. Ponder that for a moment. Cheese is milk's leap towards immortality. Well, shit. I'm glad some of you got stuck here too, because my
Take it
brain is
easy on the
not
door.
seeing this very clearly. Alright, let's pretend we're not about to be busted. Just see what we got here. Computer, can we... No. Shut it off with the principal's computer? No. How do you freeze time? I don't get that. How do you freeze time? Yep. Just... I don't see anything. So there's nothing in here that I can find that's actually selectable, interactive. Nothing. I'm sure her nose will start bleeding at some point here. Bathroom, keys. We can't take any keys. And if I try and leave this room, she yells at me. Is your rewind limited like Prince of Persia? I never played Sands of Time, though I watched Fluffy Bunny 247 play it a little bit.
I rewind or I cancel.
Rewind or cancel. Well, that makes more sense. Rewind or stop. Rewind or cancel. Either rewind or cancel. Well, shit. She starts getting nosebleeds if she uses it too much, then it stops working. I think I got it. Hint, time and space, Jay. Time and space. So close. Oh, almost. Okay, thank you for the almosts. Thank you for the almosts. Thank you for the almost. I don't know when those comments were, but I'm going back into the office. We're going back into the office. Man, there's gotta be something. Something. Give me something. Oh, dude. Yeah, that alarm's a little irritating. Just a bit. Just a bit. Drawers? No drawers. Phones, keys, notes, computer, bird on the desk. Almost got it. You're just smiling. Arrgh! I'm glad you're smiling. I'm glad you're smiling. Son of a bitch. Switches. No. Switches. Yeah, I really don't see anything interactive in this entire office. Pretty much sucks. Rewind, rewind. We can't just hide. We're not supposed to just hide. Notes, notes, notes. Phone. Can we call off the alarm? False alarm. We're calling from the principal's office. This was a false alarm. False alarm. Something like that. Damn it. Let's stop to water the plant. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Take 10 out here. We're supposed to think of something. Nothing. 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 Oh my god. Could you silence the alarm for a minute, game, please? Game, please. Good god. Good god. Can't use the phone. Can't call it in, call it off. I'm gonna try going outside here one more time.
Shit!
No.
Shit. Do something, Max.
How about our journal, our phone? Let me check the journal real quick here. We'll read this in a minute. This is not the time to read that. This is not the time to read that. Good God, nothing is interactive anymore. Did they just pick something really stupid that we need to click on? Is this gonna turn out to be click on the shit, and that's where the facepalm will be? That there's something that should be clickable. Yikes. Max's location and inventory aren't affected by a rewind power. Right. So her inventory, I mean, it's not like we have the pipe bomb anymore. Let's see what we do have, though. Notes, 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 notes. We don't really have a proper inventory. This is golden. This is such a tease. Get him his Teddy. Get him his Teddy. Tell you what, can I turn the sound effects down for a second? Let's see if this kills the siren. I would be so happy if this kills the siren. Let's try that. Hallelujah! I have silenced the siren. We're good. We're good, everyone. Now we can take our time and do this without that goddamn siren going. Okay. Okay. That siren is very distracting. Phone. Plant, phone, lamp, desk, files, globe, trash can, cabinet. What about Warren? Can we, like, send a text message to Warren or something? Private number. Warren, can we send a message? No. Okay, Altamore. Altamore. That was a hint. Her location will not be changed when turning back time. Think about it. Ah! Thank you. You know what? I needed that. I needed that. I needed that. Thank you. I wouldn't even call that a facepalm. I wouldn't even call that a facepalm. I know what you're getting at. Thank you, Altamore. Thank you. Thank you. That is awesome. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let me turn the sound effects back up. I praise you. I praise you for that hint. That was good. That is what I needed to hear. Thank you so much. Woo! Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was not thinking outside the box there. Definitely not used to this whole space-time thing. So that's good. That is good.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Cows. Cows, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Woohoo! All right, now let's take our time. Yay! Yay! God. Yeah, you know what? Of all the times, so I was I'm in the office and I'm rewinding. I'm in the office and I'm rewinding. But obviously, not once did I rewind past the pipe bomb when I was in the office. I was just rewinding a little bit. So I'm guessing that's what you meant when you said so close, so close. Because there I was rewinding almost to the pipe bomb, but not all the way. Cool. Good times. Good times. Finally, my butt isn't clenching. Nice. Good show, Lance. Now, where's the information we need? I'm in here. I'm in here. I still can't find anything. Oh, I can unlock the door. Proper.
Bastard open. She can't cheat with her.
Chloe's gonna flip. Chloe's gonna flip.
This is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
Fuck you, door.
Welcome to my domain.
Boom. Like a boss.
Magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
Like a
The company I
boss.
keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste. How can he somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, it's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair.
Put your feet up. That's right, Chloe.
This is
Kick
to
back.
truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody. I'm on case.
Yeah, let's... Now, I don't know. Turning on the lamp may not be the best plan. Yes, fast scrolling text. Did you blow the lock, Unabomber? Oh, please. I just wanted to see if you knew your explosives. And to see your incredible artwork. So, yep, we didn't tell Warren that we're actually in here. I may need to turn on that light, but I'm thinking that... Oh, you turned on the desk light already.
You're not tacky up close.
Yes, Mike, the audio clipping is still present. I thought I had it fixed. It looked like turning off subtitles was fixing it when I did some tests before the stream, and then, of course, start the stream, and that didn't fix it. Tried half a dozen other things, too. It's not, yeah. Yes, the audio bug is still present. That's the short answer.
If I would have signed the petition, I could have made the difference.
Dear Miss Grant, as principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my duty to inform you that your petition to block the new surveillance system has come up literally a handful of votes short. It's not my policy that his handwriting sucks. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in their school's operation. I recognize the controversial nature of these cameras, and rest assured they will be implemented with the utmost concern for privacy. Thank you for your passion and for inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will not be too discouraged by the outcome of your petition. We are proud of them. Best, Principal Douchebag. Photo. Should we take a photo of Chloe while we're in the office? I'm thinking not. Let's not.
Wowza. This will so not
This
come in
will
handy.
so not come in handy. Well, you didn't really search it, Max. You never know. Maybe we can't read the file on the desk without the light, so okay, I give in. Yep, there we go. Turn on the light and you can see the file.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
Let's see what we can pull out of this. Update. At present time, there is a security investigation into a controversial video allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at a Vortex Club party that has been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge or alleged consent, along with her claim of being taken to the hospital during the party. See attached files for complete details. Brief summary of her main file. Kate Marsh represents the very best of the students at Blackwell Academy. Her GPA is consistently outstanding, along with her optimistic attitude and quiet work ethic. Her extracurricular activities with the Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged on KBAY 7 News, and her diverse religious studies group has been a welcome addition to the wide range of student-led spiritual programs at Blackwell. She also has one of the best attendance records in the school's history. What do we have at the bottom? Kate Marsh. Principal Wells, as the school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. I spoke to her briefly, and she was upset but vague and refused to talk further with me. I think it's important that we keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under duress from other classmates, as is my suspicion. Regards, Anne-Marie Berenke. Okay.
Only 2 more files to go.
Julian, if you're still there, have a good night. Sleep well. Sorry about the troubles with the stream tonight. But take care. Hope to catch you on the flip side. Lance says, I don't know if any of you guys play MKX, but Chloe's voice actor is the same as Cassie Cage. I keep calling Cassie Chloe. So kawaii. Baby. I think you're going to become my new favorite Twitcher. You're awesome. You're awesome for saying that. I'd like to be your favorite, but there are so many good streamers out there. Them's fighting words. Them's big words. Big words. Oh, more files. More files.
I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
From Sean Prescott, this has got to be Nathan's father. Principal Wells, it's come to my attention the Prescott family crest has been removed from the library wall for no apparent reason. This local historical crest is required, as per the donation terms to the library, or the donation will be rescinded, among others, for the school. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I would suggest that canceling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come to the same obvious conclusion. Thank you, Sean Douchebag. Well, that was not too helpful.
Look everywhere, Max. There has to be some info in the student
I
files.
see more files, yes, but I also see a whiskey bottle, so let's check that
I'd
out.
drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell. And nothing here.
And nothing there. Well, so much for that. So much for those files. Cabinet. Search the cabinet.
Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this. But there's not much here about the police investigation.
I still want to see this. Update. Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending class for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty for the past month. Her parents are at the present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for her quick return to continue her academic excellence. Original summary. Rachel Amber is the quintessential student representation of Blackwell Academy. Practically the same thing they said about Kate. She excels in all of her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has the de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership that is a hallmark of Blackwell's legacy. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. There is no doubt that Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. Principal Wells. This is regarding her disappearance. Principal Wells, this is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. Just wanted to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has officially been closed on our end. We always hope for that one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. Another secret. We always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do from now. Thanks for all your help, Lieutenant Chris Rossi, Arcadia Bay PD.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
Bad Chloe. GPA 1.7. Brief summary. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent to her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Update. Chloe Price is no longer a student at Blackwell. See attached police reports.
Let's
Hey, Anthony.
nab this last file, Sherlock.
Good morning,
Always
America.
wanted to say nab.
Bonjour. Bonjour, says Pone. What's up? Yeah, so, Bebe, so Rachel is a model student like Kate. That just made me think of something. I don't know what it made you think of, but it made me see the pattern. Seems like the girls who are disappearing, I mean, Chloe was also drugged, but it seems like the girls who are disappearing may have all been the model students at this school.
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
Here's Nathan. Brief summary. Nathan Prescott continues his family's historical legacy at Blackwell Academy with a stellar academic record and a variety of extracurricular activities, including work with the Arcadia Bay Homeless Fund. Nathan is also popular with students and faculty. He stands as a proud representation of Blackwell. Sounds like a load of shit to me.
Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Nice, Max's file. Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for her photography. Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so, but this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Update. Despite some recent confrontations with Blackwell's security, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy by stopping fellow student Kate Marsh from jumping off the dormitory roof today. At this time, there is an ongoing police-faculty investigation, but Max's heroism is undisputed.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
Hey, Woo Abides. What's up, Woo? Just stopping by to say hey. Hey, sorry, I'm not reading chat very quickly tonight. I am catching up on chat. Was already doing that yesterday as an attempt to dodge spoilers. We got a couple extra mods. In addition to the ever awesome Lamia and some of my good other streamer friends here, Spider and Rebel, who are also helping. Lance and Shamrock Mike have played this game before, so they're on the watch for spoilers. And tonight action was needed. We had some serious trolls popping in, flat out dumping the entire game spoiler set in chat. So there were some ban hammers dropping. There may be more. I expect they'll be back. So I am not reading chat as it happens. Sorry if I miss a few good nights, hellos. I will be catching up with chat usually a few minutes after the messages you post. I'm sorry about that. Did anyone else besides Rachel disappear in the last 6 months? I don't remember anyone else missing. No, in fact, that's one of the things we saw tonight. That when we saw, I think it was online, we were looking at the missing persons on the police website, and she was the first person to go missing in this town in a very long time. A very long time. You've been staying away, Woo, because you might play this sometimes. Probably a good idea. It's very spoiler heavy. Do you remember all those binders at the end of episode 1? I do, baby, I do. I absolutely do. Not sure I remember every name on them as the camera panned, but Rachel was on there. Kate was on there. Kate's file was open at the end there. Yeah, multiple woos, multiple mics. Quite the party tonight. Let's see. Most predators prey on the weaker or less popular kids because they generally have less confidence or are easier to manipulate. So it's weird for a predator to target the exceptional kids. Interesting point. Interesting point. Well, Pone, good on ya. Good on ya. Yep, all those binders had names, but wouldn't the FBI have launched a serial killer investigation by now if every girl in those binders had come up missing or dead? It does make you wonder. It does make you wonder. All right, Victoria. Brief summary. Victoria Chase is the gold standard for Blackwell Academy, a student with a consistently high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives high marks from faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among other organizations devoted to Blackwell's spirit and history.
To make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
Perfect GPA. Warren is considered an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. He has the gift, or curse, of gab, depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Miss Grant. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues towards his bright future.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
Pone, I'm not actually looking for more mods until this game. I didn't even feel we needed any more moderation. The only reason any mods were added is not because we needed more mods, and I'm not trying to play favorites here. I needed help from people who have played this game before thoroughly and are able to consistently watch the stream and watch chat. I know you've asked about that before, Pone. I am not likely to make you a mod here. Don't take that personally. I will subscribe to your YouTube channel, but I'm not handing out mods for people who ask. That is not what's going on. So don't take it personally.
Paintings, Bill.
At this point, the channel is growing fast enough that moderation is going to be a question I need to keep addressing. So we'll have more conversations maybe down the road. We'll see. But I'm not just yeah. Enough said. Enough said.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Take care, Woo.
Nathan
Take
accuses
care.
Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If Dave is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Ooh, he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file. Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation. But I was expelled?
I knew his file was bullshit.
Always get their money's worth. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's okay, Pone. I got hugs for you.
Drawing.
Hugs and love. I got hugs and love.
Rachel in the dark room.
Can't make you a mod, but I got hugs and love for you.
Over and over. That's
Embrace it.
That's fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa. Listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it's like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebrews.
Jeez. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
What do you have in mind?
We're not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your
Taking
powers
the chair.
include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
Nice.
The best friendship. I know how you roll.
I know how you roll.
Definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wow, sir. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, that's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after our knife showdown yesterday.
But, come on,
Are you
Chloe.
gonna big issue out of this?
What, are you
Or
gonna give me a
just rewind
choice,
and
Chloe?
Get the greenbacks for yourself. I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
Yeah, we're not taking the money. We're not taking the money. You don't need a lecture, Chloe. Just don't fucking do it.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund?
Jesus, Chloe.
I know you need to pay Frank back, but I've got my power to protect you, right?
There's a power in that horse-choking wad of cash.
Horse choking
But
wad
yes,
of cash.
Moral Max is right again.
Damn straight,
Let's-
Chloe.
Let's
Damn
get the hell out of
straight.
this office morgue.
Now, actually, when I was reading chat at the beginning of that conversation...
Oh, that money would have helped Chloe and me.
Wait a sec here. At the beginning of that conversation with Chloe and Max, when they were looking at the computer, I was actually looking at chat and I missed a little bit the very first part, right before David came up. They said something. I think it was about Nathan. It was after. Yeah, it was something about Nathan. So I did miss something there. I don't know if I missed something really important or not, but it seems like I got the most important bits there. I hope. Oh, now I get to actually see it. Cool. Now I get to see it for myself. Disciplinary warning report. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Prescott, we regret to inform you that Nathan Prescott has disrupted various classes over the past month, despite repeated warnings and leniency. Due to a crude outburst in Mrs. Hoyda's Intro to Literature class on Tuesday, September 17th, Nathan was sent back to his dormitory for the day, without a proper write-up for his files. Nathan has enormous potential, but also erratic behavior patterns that may need supervision beyond Blackwell's ability. The school cannot tolerate these disruptions, so we hope you will discuss this matter with Nathan to impress upon him the severity of this situation. Please see the attached files for the full reports. Update: expunged record. Yeah, everyone kisses the Prescott's ass. Does what they want. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Now, if that had been Nathan's money, we probably would have taken it. If that had been Prescott donation money, we would have snatched that shit and left them out to dry, but no, maybe not. I don't know. Dear Principal Wells, we received a rather outrageous and possibly slanderous letter from somebody in administration accusing Nathan of uncharacteristic, erratic behavior patterns. We're certain this must be a mistake, otherwise we fear that we will take Nathan out of Blackwell to a more prestigious and better funded institution. We'll take our money and run. Please respond with a copy of the expunged disciplinary warning report. Incident report. The following is a list of reported incidents involving Nathan Prescott. There seems to be a pattern of outbursts and confrontations followed by remorse and repentance. We suggest his parents remove him from the school and place him under expert psychological supervision. In other words, he's a straight psychopath. Throwing a desk in class, cursing at his English teacher, lighting firecrackers in the bathroom, stealing school supplies, threatening the school custodian, attempted theft of campus Tabanga statue. And, whoa, okay, I think that's what I missed. I think when they were talking about it, I think this drawing is what I missed, because look at that. It says Rachel, 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 Rachel. What else does it say? Rachel in the something. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Holy shit. Okay. That says Rachel in the dark room. Unless I'm mistaken. Let me catch up a little bit on chat here before I read the next part. Be a rebel, Jay. Chloe is the best one-liners in the game. Gotta skate. I think I probably missed you already, Woo. Voted for tomorrow's game. Thanks. Let's see, how is that doing, by the way? Still flipping tied. Ah, man, I am so screwed for tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Pone, do you promise to consider me if you ever do need a new mod? I promise to consider you. I don't promise you'll be the mod. Sometimes there's a certain person I might need for a job, like Lance and Shamrock Mike in this case. In general, I don't think I need mods yet. In general. Specific times, maybe. And Lamia's usually got this stuff. Lamia's on top of it. But I will keep you in mind, Pone. One of the things is that you are frequently popping in and out. And, you know, it's... I don't know. I'll think about it. Absolutely. I will consider you. But I do not make any promises about what is going to happen. Isn't it hard for people to be mods when they have mods? Not are when they are mods. Isn't it hard for people to be mods when they are mods? Maybe. That drawing. Yeah, that drawing. Altamore taken off. If you're still there, Altamore, I will see you tomorrow. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. I bet you know why I missed you there. Jay is my boss. Let me, Rachel in the dark room. Now, was it Rachel in the dark room like photography, or was it Rachel in the dark room? Like, whoa, that's creepy. Don't know which. Mr. J! Mr. J! Nice, Lance. Nice. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? David Madsen and Nathan Prescott have both come to my office to warn me that Rachel Amber has been a drug mule. Whoa, 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 whoa. David Madsen and Nathan Prescott have both come to my office to warn me that Rachel Amber has been a drug mule, in Mr. Madsen's talk radio terminology, acting as a front for another local dealer. Considering Rachel's exemplary status, I told David that I would need more concrete proof, and he promised he had more to show. I was surprised to get an unscheduled visit from Rachel Amber. She seemed quite upset and claimed that David Madsen was following her and taking photographs. David would deny this, and and given the questionable company Rachel has been keeping, I'm not certain I can believe her right now. Yeah, this is also the part of the conversation I missed. There was something, they were talking about the Hebrews, when they mentioned the Hebrews, so that must have been Nathan and David, the Hebrews. All right. It's dark room, 2 words. Yeah, and isn't that creepier? Because, like, dark room, like a photographic dark room, is not nearly as creepy as dark room.
That look scares me.
I thought it was
Care
cute.
for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been
Yeah,
a
actually.
cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for
Okay,
a few
Chloe,
minutes.
let's have some fun.
Splish splash?
Splish splash.
Alright.
Just don't say cray
You
again.
deserve it. Splish splash.
Did
Splish
you actually
splash.
just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
I'm a good bad influence. I love that. I'm okay with hella, less okay with cray. I didn't even get to choose, but I was gonna choose Splish Splash. If they gave me
I'm
the
in the
choice,
water's
I was
way.
in for that.
Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? I still go to school here.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
Chloe, it ain't that simple.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out, so I better follow her evil plan. Go Otters. If only I could solve the mystery of the missing cat pics.
Desperate for my stolen backpack with school books and new tablet. I need this for class, and my tablet has private pics of my late cats. RIP. So I will pay a cash reward, no questions asked. If you have any details or would like to return the backpack, you have my contact info now. Please, somebody. The Earth can't wait.
I hope the Otters will survive. I actually don't have the time to investigate this caper.
Right. Lost goggles. I admit I'm a goofball and misplaced my FlexiWave swim goggles. If found, eternal gratitude and a $25 Bean Hip Cafe gift card. Contact Ray Siren. Well, that almost sounds like we might find something like that, since they showed the email address on that one and not the last one. I'm wondering if that's significant. I need to go to the restroom. All these ISP glitches and then wanting to finally get moving with the story have basically, been about 4 hours now, and I have not been to the restroom. So I need to take a quick break. I'm not going to put on any music. This will be real quick. 90 seconds. I'll be right back. Let me just get some sort of message. Quick break. Quick bio break. Be right back. Okay. Yes, I wash my hands. Hands washed, I promise. I promise. They're still wet. You can't really tell, but my hands are wet. Can you tell? My hands are wet. No, you probably can't tell. But they're washed. They're washed. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Washed thumbs up. All right, Chloe, what's up?
Boys are.
What? Boys or girls locker room? I don't know why this is really a question. Do we want to go play in the boys' locker room? Do I really care? Girls' locker room? Watch this be a critical decision. Us girls, we're gonna go to the girls' locker room, cause girls.
Girls, of course.
Girls. Ooh la la. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
Hi, Kaylee. Welcome back. I think we got the stream straightened out now. Stream should be straightened out now. My ISP has not taken a dump in over an hour. Sorry about the trouble before. We're still in episode 3. In case you're wondering, we're still in episode 3. I don't know how far along we are. If you need a recap, let me know. Maybe someone in chat can give you a recap. I'm not sure we're going to do episode 4 tonight. We'll have to see how long it takes to finish episode 3. I don't mind running a couple hours over, but I don't want to run 5 hours over. If I run too late tonight, the risk is that it'll screw me up for tomorrow's 24-hour stream. So that's why it's important to not run too late tonight. Still, we'll see what happens. Hey, what's up, Nade? How are you doing, man? And how was your stream today, Nade? I'm sorry I missed it. I was sleeping in, and then I was napping later, and I got a few unexpected client calls, and I ended up spending half the morning trying to help someone by phone figure out Microsoft's two-factor authentication, and they were having enough trouble navigating the apps on their phone from one to another. So imagine trying to explain two-factor authentication to someone who is struggling to switch from application A to application B. Yeah, it took an hour. It took an hour to turn that on. Anyways, that was just one of my unexpected calls today, so I didn't get to check out any streams. But I hope you had a good stream today, Nade.
A bus ticket? Was she going to run away?
And again,
Like Rachel Amber?
all right, let's ponder this for a minute. But I'm also Nade, I'm a little behind on chat. I'm mostly not reading chat as it happens. We had some straight up trolls in here tonight. Straight up douchebag trolls with nothing better to do than come type out everything that happens in the game into chat. So I am definitely in a mode right now where I am not reading chat as it occurs. We're giving people time to ban, to purge and ban. But I hope you're doing well, man. Pone says, Jay, you should have been a rebel and gone to the boys' locker room. I would have, but I didn't see any reason to. I guess, you know what? Maybe we would have found, maybe Nathan. Maybe if we'd gone in the boys' locker room, we would have found something in Nathan's locker. You might be onto something, Pone, but I'm not going to rewind time. Not going to rewind. We're just going to move on. Maybe there would have been a good clue, though. Arcadia Bay bus lines. 1 Portland trip ticket expires on December 31st. Flippers!
Flippers in a swimming pool? Are they training Navy frogmen here?
Claudia says I'm about to get some food, enjoy the stream. Right on. So you're not taking off. Not exactly. Good to hear, Claudia. 'Cause we're still
Those
going.
look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. Want?
Oh, not an android. Yeah, it was pretty lame. Fortunately, I can smell a spoiler a little bit. It took about 2 words of the statement before I knew what I was looking at and averted my eyes. The game has not been spoiled for me. Rest assured, I might have gotten a little something snuck in there, but the game has not been spoiled for me. I really hope it wasn't spoiled for any of you. I don't know who read those comments, but put it out of your mind. Put it out of your mind. We're gonna have a good time with this, and I don't know what's gonna happen, so don't worry about that.
Where does that other sock go?
Where does that other sock go? Why is there always one shoe on the side of the road?
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
Lance, I would love to visit Wyoming. Who's in Wyoming? Who's in Wyoming? Is somebody in Wyoming? Because that's pretty close to me. Fort Collins is almost Wyoming. It's like 30 minutes from Wyoming. That's all it takes for me to get to Wyoming. Shamrock Mike, go to Wyoming. There's no one there. Yep. It is pretty damn quiet. Wyoming is pretty quiet. And Nebraska, that's another one. The countryside is always quiet, but it's the worst place for you if you're afraid of the zombie apocalypse. I don't know, baby, don't you think the city would be a terrible place for the zombie apocalypse? Everyone all packed in? Kaylee, what happened earlier? Did anyone fill you in on that? What happened earlier? I can't remember when you left. I don't know if you're talking about the game or the tech issues. After my internet connection went down twice, we did get to play in the game. We snuck out of the dorms to go meet Chloe. We passed a drunk principal douchebag. We snuck past him. We met with Chloe. We broke into the school using keys that Chloe stole from her dad. We made a pipe bomb with instructions from Warren so we could blow open the principal's office door. Had to figure out some rewind stuff in order to get in there without setting off the alarm. We found files on a whole bunch of students. Everyone. We found files on everyone, so it's a little hard to recap, but we found everyone's files. Turns out that David and Nathan were kind of working together to, I don't know, suspect Rachel of being a drug mule. They had reported that to the principal. Nathan is apparently a total shit student, and the school knows it. The school knows that Nathan is a problem kid, psychopath. They've recommended he get psychological help. They've told his parents to pull him out of school and get him psych help. And instead, the parents said, if you do anything to our son, we're taking him out and taking our money. Kiss our ass. So the school expunged the records. And everything bad that Nathan's done is basically not on the record. Nade face. I still keep trying to kill that damn Arch Griffin. Oh, you didn't beat him yet. So what was up with your ISP? They were having issues in the local area. They have a lot of saturation, congestion issues here. So that's what was going on. Do I have a ponytail? Yeah, I do. Kaylee, I actually haven't had a haircut in almost 19 years. So you'd think my hair would be down to my feet, but for whatever reason, some of it gets pulled out when I brush it in the shower. It kind of maintains. My hair's only about, I can't show you well on the camera. My hair's only about halfway down my back when it's pulled out. But yeah, it's pretty long. Haven't had a haircut since I was 17 years old, and I am almost 37 years old. So there's that. Claudia voted for Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Is Assassin's Creed actually on top all of a sudden? Holy shit, that's the first time it's been on top. Well, who knows what we'll be playing tomorrow. Don't you tell me, is a Goyle. Well, that's good to know. That's always good to know. So I don't call you a guy. I don't call you dude. Although I might still call you dude. Don't take that personally. By the way, Claudia, if Metal Gear does not win, we're still going to be doing Metal Gear Solid. Before September 1st, we're going to be doing at least 1 and 2 on stream. So if it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's still going to happen. Pone, are multiplayer Mondays a thing now? They might be. They might be. Bebe, you might try refreshing. That might actually be the transcoding server. Bebe, try refreshing. No dropped frames here. Oh. Well, not sure why. But it looks okay on this end. Yeah, try it again. I don't know, maybe transcoding's kicking on. Put it on top of your head for the stream. I want to see your ponytail just sticking off the top of your head. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you all for letting me catch up on chat this way. I know it's a little weird stopping the game to catch up on chat, but I think it's the way to go. With the trolls in the house, it's the way to go. And if you're trying to avoid spoilers in this game, if you see someone with the name Space Marine pop into channel, don't read their comments. I don't know who else might pop in, but Space Marine has at least 3 accounts that followed tonight so that they could troll and troll and troll again. So if you see Space Marine, avert thy eyes.
Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings their own soap.
Pink goo, better than pink slime.
Sorry, Rachel. Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max. You just look like a Snoop.
Like a Snoop. Nothing wrong with being a Snoop, Max. What was the graffiti? Graffiti. Victoria Chase rules. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Swimming pool. Yeah, exactly, Lamia. At least 2 of them are banned, but at least 3 of them followed. I kind of lost track for a second, but I think there's at least 1 or 2 Space Marines still floating around here, so watch out for them. Rule of the internet, everyone, unless proven otherwise, is a 12-year-old boy. I don't know. I don't know about that. Here, you all want a little secret? Here, I'll give you a little juicy bit. Not a 12-year-old boy juicy bit, but back in Star Wars Galaxies, I had let's just say that I had a little cyber action with someone in Star Wars Galaxies who probably turned out to be a man, afterwards, who was definitely not letting that on. Anyways, life is strange, isn't it? Life is strange. That was actually the night my kidney stone got me. Ugh, weird memories. Very weird memories.
I just couldn't wait to splish splash in the pool.
Max, try to find the light for the pool. I want to see the sharks.
Otters like sharks. They bite.
Sharks with lasers?
So do I. Hit that light.
Hit that light? Nah, are you sure I don't want to turn on the light. That's a bad plan. Bad plan turning on the light.
Out of air, I know where to come.
Thank you, Kaylee, for not spoiling anything. That is good. That is good. Been in here yet?
There has to be a control panel for the lights.
Why are we trying to turn the lights on?
Probably
Swim in the dark.
swimming.
Swim in the dark already.
Good combo.
Please don't ever bring up the kidney stone ever again. I'll try, Mike. I will try.
Yes, we get it. Otters. don't even think I'm gonna make a move on you.
Well, that's awfully creepy. Black man from KFC. I know a dude that acts like he's a 13-year-old girl when he's really 22. Yeah, that's borderline. That's borderline needs professional attention right there. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all.
So the big
That's
plan
no way to
is
live.
win.
That's no way to go through life. Whoever that is. Isn't it possible, Kim says, isn't it possible for the streamer or mod to tell that someone has made a new account? One streamer and they could tell as soon as the troll made a new account. We just don't have that level of analysis and statistics. I can't pull up an IP on any of you. I mean, not in any normal capacity, so not really. Not really. Hey, Thodin, what's going on?
Aw, look at the baby Halloween pumpkin.
Okay, I give in. We'll turn on the lights. I think this is a terrible
Now
idea, though.
I have the power over light and death.
Light and death. Chatlings. Chatlings. Oh, look, bathing suit. Hey, Chloe. What's up? Don't I get a bathing suit? Or is this just
Time
her
to do
swim
or
party?
dive, Max.
Yeah. Do or dive. Where can we suit up? Where can we suit up? No. Where can we suit up? Victoria loves the D.
Oh, it's nice to know Victoria loves something besides herself.
Victoria loves the D. Loves the D. Max is a feminazi.
Welcome to 1950.
Chatlings, related to botchlings. The risen bodies of dead troll accounts that never got the attention they wanted. Damn straight, brother. Damn straight.
I bet you do.
I love Warren Garam. Whoa! When you typed that out earlier and it was a typo, can't remember who had the Garam typo. Was that really a typo? Did you know this piece of graffiti was there with the same typo? Pone says, Jay, did you know that you and all of your viewers are fabulous as fuck? Yeah, Pone. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What about them plebes? Where can I suit up, please? I don't want to spend all night looking for the bathing suit. Let's see. Pool toy.
Just when I thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Pool noodles. Come on. I want to jump in. I want to jump in, but I don't have my suit on. What's over here?
Looks like I'm the Vortex Club bouncer. Decisions.
All right. I am totally going to add my name to this list so we can get into the party. Crash the party.
For just one picture of their faces when they see my name.
And, what other names? What names can we remove? Who can we get kicked out of the party?
Oh, I'm sorry. Your names are not on the list.
You'll have to eat shit now. Nice. Good find, Max. Good find. Who knows what that will do, but that was a good find. Bathing suit. Bathing suit, please. Where can I put on my suit? Maybe Chloe will tell me to put on my suit. Chloe? Dude. Please, can I get changed? Back at the lockers. I'm going back to the lockers real quick. See if I can find my locker. I never found my locker. Where's my locker? T-shirts. Victoria's locker. Did we already look in hers?
So, Victoria's Secret is selfies. Go fuck your... No. Jefferson said, don't confuse art with the artist.
Nice duck face
These are
there,
cool
Victoria.
shots.
We're all a little mad here. We're all a little mad here. Towels. I don't want
Those look like
towels.
the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history.
Want. Nice. Kate's locker. We already saw it. Where can I change into my damn clothes?
The wit. It burns.
Otters eat beavers. Well, come on. Rook's locker. We already did lockers. I'm striking out here, people. I'm striking out. I can't seem to get my swimsuit on. Doesn't seem to be possible. Rachel abides.
I hope so, friend.
So, dear Kate, I don't care. God, ouch.
Well, we care, dickhead.
Oh, we care. It's dangerous to run at the pool. Oh, come on. This is rotten. How can it be so hard? Look, she just dropped her clothes and had her suit. I've got Bubkiss here. Rescue board.
I don't think anybody has ever drowned here. I hope.
Hey, Laughing Fool, what's up? How are you doing? I'm doing good, except I can't figure out how to get Max to put on her bathing suit and jump in the water. We already opened this drawer? I think we did.
Yes, we get it.
Yep.
Otters.
Wait, I gotta speak. I didn't get a speak on her before.
Yeah, baby. Feels like a hot
Thank
tub.
you. Thank
Too
you.
bad you made me feel like the queen of assholes because I wanted that cash stash.
Hone. Everybody likes
watching me
that.
like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it.
I did try to talk to Chloe already. I just didn't come around to the right side to get the prompt, so.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. No suit. Yeah,
Why,
we didn't need a
look,
suit.
An otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
Splish splash. Splish splash.
I'll just find and harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
I wish she was here. She would totally love being in here at night. Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related, and I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, friend.
You know what I mean. You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
What if I had? Thanks to you. How was it thanks to her that we didn't stumble? Sorry to go all serious here, but...
Thank God. But what if I had? What if? Kate didn't jump, but you would be... dead.
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Absolutely. I think.
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
You're the bro killer. You're the bro killer. Yeah, Warren is nice. Warren is nice.
Warren Aaron is nice.
Nice? Ouch. That means friend zone.
Friend
No,
zoned.
he's really cool. It was so sweet when he stood up to Nathan. But I haven't told him about my rewind power.
No
We almost did.
worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Now I'm holding here.
Because yapping instead of attacking each other, Otter versus Shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's check.
Let's call it draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
Chloe looks like your best friend? That's weird. Hi, Killer Pack. How's it going? Splish splash. It's over.
I feel like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
We
You
did.
look- Your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Hide!
It's gotta be your stepdad, right? I saw a baseball cap. Hide. We actually have to hide. Let's, how about the bathroom stalls? You gonna be checking the girls' bathroom stalls?
We have to go now.
Wait, you want us to leave? I thought we were gonna hide. There's a big difference between hiding and leaving. Where's the door? Go to the men's room? No, let's just bail.
Are you shitting me?
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
I could use my power. Or just look for a hiding spot. Or both.
Where are they?
How about in here? Oh, nope, that's the way they're coming. That sucks. Use your power. Yeah, we could use the power. Don't exactly have a lot of time. You're not letting me open the door. Oh, that's stupid. Okay. Chloe's already hiding. Nice, Chloe. Nice, Chloe. Well, we could try the same thing over here.
Anybody there?
Oh, Chloe gets to hide in a corner. We don't. What if we can just kite around? This probably won't work.
Try any Halloween pranks after today.
But I'm going to try and kite
Serious.
around. We're just going to...
I heard something over here.
That's okay. You can hear something. We're just going to do this.
Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Whoa!
Hey,
Shit. How did Chloe get to hide in that corner?
who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go hide over here. Nice and dark in here. You know, I could go in the stall and close it. Really could. Really could. It's not gonna let me, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, I'm practicing for Metal Gear. Clearly, I'm practicing for Metal Gear. Except, who knows if you guys are gonna let Metal Gear win or not.
We're so invisible.
So invisible.
Let's bail.
Haha.
Wait, turn around. They're coming.
Up in the bushes or
Find
something.
another way out.
Oh, this is bullshit. You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash where the Blackwell security officer lives so I'll be safe?
Good
Okay.
plan.
Into the car.
The car with the Twin Peaks plates, because Chloe's awesome.
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome!
Yes, we so are.
Pone, I think Lance just gave you a summary, but they played in the pool. They played in the pool. That's what you missed. They played in the pool. And I added my name to a list. We found a list of Vortex Club party invitees, and we added our name to the list. And took somebody else's name off the list. About it. I better take a selfie. That's the only choice. I can't pan the camera. I cannot pan the camera. Can't move. Only option is I better take a selfie.
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb!
Photo hog. I feel like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burn to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
I know that it is freezing, but I think we have to walk.
I think we get a moment to chill here.
Taxis, they keep turning their
So we're gonna chill here for a moment.
I'm so wiped out from last night. But it was awesome.
I have to ponder what kind of criminal I've become.
Last night was only the tip of the iceberg.
I have to admit, it was pretty cool to take over the Blackwell gym.
Today the gym, tomorrow the world. We need to step it up.
Today,
still have to
Pinky,
be
we
careful
take
how I
over
use
the
my
world.
I don't want to get stuck in time.
Welcome back, don't you tell me? Venomous Lion. That was your hello yesterday. It was Cleveland Steamer, bruh. That was yesterday. Sup, bruh? Well, apparently Cleveland Steamers are up. Apparently.
You have a heavy heart. I can feel it when we kiss. So many men.
Which is a really interesting way to say hello when you think about it. Hi, here's a Cleveland Steamer. We are hella bond for life. Huh. I'm glad you got tomorrow off. That's awesome.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
Warren. Glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, the drive-in's actually popular. So I'm buying the tickets now. I'll let you take care of the popcorn. In other words, you can't back out now. I bet you our journal, we missed a page before, and I'll bet you our journal, yeah, has a few more pages. Where were we in the journal? This is where we were in the journal. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet. Even with so many terrible things happening all around us, it felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery. Something bigger than any of us. But we kinda suck as master spies, since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind-powered hand, and of course Dr. Warren Graham. He came through with a bitchin' mini-bomb made of sodium what the fuck ever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grant. Warren is the star student here. He tries so hard to help. Maybe too much. But what's wrong with that these days? I am so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorum. Thanks, Latin class. I barely passed. The Sancto Sanctorum of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said, Rachel in the dark room, over and over. So that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow. Or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M., which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files. For a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually wanted to take $5,000 in cash marked Handicapped Fund. 'Cause that's gotta be legit, am I right? I can't think of a faster route to karma hell, but it would have paid off Chloe's debt to Frank. I stopped her, but it kind of bothers me that Chloe can be so selfish like that. I'm not gonna let anything happen to her, but I can't just let her do something she wants, do anything she wants. Mad Max? More like Mommy Max. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the Otter's Lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me. Even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too. Just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble. Especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. How quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork, it was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past. Especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella like Chloe Price. Hey McLovin. Life is strange. That sounds good. Let's see. McLovin, how far are you into the game? We're still in part 3. Tonight was a bit of a technical mess. The first couple hours of the stream, my ISP was crashing, went up and down. So we're still in episode 3. I don't know how close we are to the end of episode 3, but damn, just looking at the clock, we better be getting close to the end of episode 3. The plan was to do 3 and 4 tonight. I still have to decide on that. Yeah, time-wise, this is all a little wacky. The poll for tomorrow's 24-hour stream is neck and neck with Assassin's Creed and Metal Gear Solid. I wanted a clear winner. We don't have a clear winner yet, which is kind of rough. Also, the plan was to get episode 4 done tonight so that we start tomorrow's 24-hour stream with a new game. 3 possibilities right now. One is we finish episode 3 and I stay up a little late and we play episode 4 and I sleep in and rest up and we just do it that way. Option 2 is we wrap up episode 3, call it a night, and I do an extra daytime stream tomorrow, and then check out for a little while before the 24-hour stream. So that is possible that I will save episode 4 for daytime tomorrow. Third option, we just start the 24-hour stream with episode 4. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, McLovin, if you're... right now I was reading chat because I saw your name was at the bottom and everything was clear. But I am mostly not reading chat as it happens. I'm having to play catch-up. We had some trolls trying to spoil the game tonight. So I am ducking that shit. And I may not get your comments right away.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
That was the first option, Claudia. That was the first option, is finish both tonight. That was option number 1. It may still happen.
I could have hid in the closet, and then David wouldn't be on my case.
Nice memory. Nice memory.
Wow. I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
Flask inside my pocket, we can share it on the train. And if you promise to stay conscious, I'll try.
I thought Chloe might put up a pic of me instead. Can't compete with Rachel.
She's got Rachel on her phone.
Holy shitballs. Frank is scary. I should have let Chloe take that money.
Think so? Chloe, money, now. I don't have your money yet. This is my last message. I'll get it. Now, you fucking whore. Damn. Skeezy Frank is skeezy. Joint.
I'm lucky David didn't bust me for acting like it was my pot. Chloe is so damn cute. She's really trying to suss out what my vision means.
Not something I would recommend.
Exactly, Kim. That's my concern, is that if I overdo it tonight, it'll mess with the long stream. So let's finish episode 3. Let's see how I'm feeling. I don't know how close we are to that, but let's finish it and then decide.
At least we haven't been identified. Yet.
Incident. Police and fire departments responded to a break-in and vandalism on the Blackwell Academy campus around 1:30 a.m. Police have not stated if they have any suspects yet. Separate incident. Police arrested a nude man with a sword at Up All Night Donuts off Peckinpah Road at approximately 8:52 p.m. The unidentified man was charged with being under the influence of energy drinks and methamphetamines. He's being held without bail, pending further investigation.
Thank God she's okay. I wonder when I can visit her.
Following a public suicide threat at Blackwell Academy, Kate Marsh is reportedly in a stable condition under supervision at Arcadia Bay Medical Center. No more information at this time. Okay, well, let's get dressed. Or is there anything else we can say to Chloe?
Doesn't seem too upset she didn't take that money from the handicapped fund.
Right, she knew that was the right thing to do.
I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
Yeah, it would be pretty awesome.
Yes, but sadly we're not kids anymore.
At least you can date now, right? My dad was terrified of the day I would discover boys.
So, you never really told me if you had a serious boyfriend while I was away.
Not serious. Hella stupid, usually. I went through a boy toy phase. Among other things.
I can't see you with any of the guys around here.
Because you have a good eye. That's why I was so glad Rachel came along to rescue me.
Think they were an item?
Sounds like you totally crushed on Rachel.
You would have too. Smart, sexy, and sassy. Like me, right?
Am I right?
Duh. Maybe Rachel would have fought over both of us.
You wish. Then again, maybe. You're a photographer, and she wanted to be a model.
All right, let's get dressed.
Ew. Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
Oh, yes. Take some of her clothes.
Okay. Time for some Chloe cosplay.
Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not my style.
Really? Rachel
Max,
looked...
you don't have a style
Max is
yet.
tiny. Rachel looked kind
At
of...
least give it a try.
We didn't
You
see a
can
full
always
shot.
rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
Well, that's pretty forward.
I double you. Kiss me now.
I double dare you. Aw, Chloe. Aw, Chloe. Yeah, of course we will. Of course we will. I'll take that dare. Chloe, I'll take that dare.
Damn. You're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're dork.
Of course I need sleep, McLovin. Of course I need
Priceless when I
sleep.
kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
No, I don't think she thought we would. I don't think she thought we would. Kind of surprised her there. Kind of surprised her there. You're gonna get a Russian mail order bride down on. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Look at sick, Max. A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for mosh pit, shaka bra.
Shaka brah.
Maybe not.
Huh.
Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
have
Bacon
to,
and eggs?
Wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
Okay. It's a deal. You wake and bake, we'll get bacon and eggs. Ecstasy, it's the ecstasy, says Anthony.
Oh my
Nice.
god. That smells so amazing.
Don't even talk
It's
about
like
the
when we
food.
were kids here.
Really? Kate. We got a message from Kate from the hospital. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school, the only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers. Love and blessings, your friend Kate. Hey, Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I will visit you as soon as I can. Promise. Check the journal here. No new pages in the journal. Shaka bra. Yep, let's go downstairs. La da da da. Pam pam param, pam param. This probably isn't the right time to go sneaking into the garage.
This might be the one time these people are right.
The end is now. Are you still ignoring his warnings? Did you feel the snow, witness the eclipse, seen the dying animals? The signs are upon you. Arcadia Bay is the final battleground for Pazuzu. Isaiah 66:15-16. For behold, the Lord will come in fire, and his chariots like the whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For the Lord will execute judgment by fire. Save your soul today. Repent. Join the Church of Final Revelations this month and get a free dispensation from hell. Okay. Watch us on Arcadia Bay Public Access, Channel 40. Contact Pastor Cruz at CFR Productions. All right.
Looks like a message.
David, this is Officer Korn. Just want to let you know your stepdaughter's car was identified near the Blackwell campus last night. around the time of the break.
Oh, we're erasing this shit.
Give me a call soon.
Are you in trouble again, Chloe? Don't you sleep?
Joyce is pretty cool. Her mom's pretty cool, but it sounds like she heard that. It sounds like she heard that. So I'm gonna go for a rare moment here where I want to rewind something. I want to rewind that. This is not a what if. This is a damn straight. We're making that disappear. This is a damn straight. We're making that disappear. We know what's on it. It's gone. It's gone now.
Goodbye, message. I think Chloe has earned a break from all this bullshit.
So that's not even a what if. That's not even a what if. That's a no fucking way are we leaving that.
Oh, look at the poor bird.
Praise the sun.
Seems kind of freaked out.
Boobies. Seems kind of freaked out. Well, let's not scare it then. Jeez, let's not scare the bird that looks freaked out. Not that I would have wanted to scare the bird anyways.
Who drinks beer this early around here?
Nothing wrong with beer in the morning. Just depends on what you got to do for the day.
Oh, man. I don't want to be famous for this.
The Independent, flash snow, and freak eclipse. Apocalypse soon? Everyone's thinking it.
I keep expecting to see the sky turn red.
Well, the window's open. I wonder if we could scare the bird into leaving, but I don't know that we need to do that. I don't want to see the bird dead later. On the other hand, scaring a bird in a house does not guarantee that the bird is going to go for an open window.
Wow, Chloe still eats the same cereal.
But maybe the bird will find the window
So
on
do
its
I.
own. Maybe.
I love that they still have the same refrigerator.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Da, 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 bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word.
Joyce looks so different in her street clothes.
Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel.
Joyce makes me think of Pee Wee Herman.
Who? You startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to chow on.
Eggs and bacon. Eggs and bacon. Now. All the way.
Remember
All the
when
way.
you guys would sleep in until I yelled out, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey."
Don't.
Nice.
We'd wake up so fast.
So this time you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the actual eggs and the bacon.
Okay, we'll be your errand girl.
I can handle eggs and bacon. I should evolve and become a vegan, but bacon.
What about the eggs? Wait, what about the eggs? Why wouldn't the eggs be in the fridge? My eggs are in the fridge. Where do you keep your eggs if not in the fridge? What the hell? All right, well let's give her the bacon first.
Come on, Max. Find those ingredients so we can chow down.
What do you mean find them? This is your house. Tell me where they are, lady. Joyce, please. Seriously? The eggs are not in the fridge? What is this? What is this kooky shit? The eggs are not in the fridge. Eggs, by the door.
Can you help
Okay.
me get this bird out of here?
The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say.
She wants me to help get the bird out of here. Well, we do have magical powers. Let's see if the bird will go for the window. Good luck, bird. Good luck, bird.
Bird, be gone. Fly, you fool.
Just don't die. Just don't die, bird. Don't fly into the closed door. Here, let's get everything open. No, Max, no. Max, please. Those are dead birds. Maybe the bird is safer in the house.
3 dead birds lined up? That's fucking ominous.
I agree. That is most ominous. What are we doing? We're outside with bacon and eggs. More dead birds.
I wonder how these birds died.
Isn't that good?
Oh, dead bird. Poor thing.
That's the 5th dead bird. That's kind of a backwards reaction. All right. Anything else over here? No. The whole point of opening the door was to get the bird out and not to go tour the backyard with bacon and eggs. You closed the door again, Max. Really? Alright. Good luck, birdie. Hope you find the window. Come on, window. Beautiful. Now the bird can go outside and die with the rest. Wait, is that a good thing? I don't think that's a good thing. Alright, Joyce. Wakey bakey. Or wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey.
Thanks.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Where's the door giveaway? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Entry 887. This power that I have could be my own downfall. I choose what is known or how events transpire. Everyone will exist in an altered outcome, but I will reside within all of them. I reside within all of them. Hopefully the day will never come when I can no longer distinguish between what I have changed and what is the product of my own intervention. Yeah, thank you, Nade. Thank you. Autopsy the birds. Autopsy the birds. Simone, buffered for you. We're still doing okay, by the way. No drop frames. I think my ISP got back to normal the last time. Beautiful. Now the bird can go outside and die with the rest. Saving that. We need a little quote bot. I don't know that one was the best of the quotes, but someday I'll get a quote bot set up.
And everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl. I'm just hoping she's living large in LA.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce, but...
We are on the same page, Max. I keep hoping that Rachel will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood. Or wherever she is.
Is Rachel okay? How would Joyce know? Was Rachel mad at Chloe? Well, Joyce might know, but I'm guessing not.
I hate to even think this, much less say it out loud, but I think Rachel is in serious trouble.
I know. I watch those awful true crime shows, and it makes me ill if I think about Rachel ending up on one. So I don't think too much.
I see why Chloe is so obsessed with finding her.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
Maybe.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she really? 5 years ago feels like 1,000 now.
And that makes me what, a century old? You're only 18, Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
Voila, a breakfast fit for us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
All right, I want my eggs and bacon. We're going straight to the table. You're playing Mass Effect and Edie threw you off? Oh, I bet. She throws me off all the time. You're not an ME1.
Thank you so much, Joyce. I'm never leaving this table.
Never.
You can clean.
Never.
I guess nobody waters the plant here.
Bring
Eggs
those
and
eggs
bacon.
and bacon to my belly.
Nom, nom. Bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs. Give me the eggs and bacon. That's all gone? No, you didn't finish. I see bacon. Max, you better eat that last piece of bacon.
Made me remember so much. I These photos don't measure up to your work, Max.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make a happy choice.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
Wow,
Eat the plant.
I totally remember that day.
I'm glad William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
Don't think about it,
I know,
Joyce.
Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful,
Wow.
positive. Everything she's not
Kid
today.
pics.
And this was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
Aw.
Did you go have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please. It's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep Gordon busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Jeez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
Whoa, chill, Chloe.
No one can
Chill,
even
chill,
joke
chill.
with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me. I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to yourself.
It's all right, Claudia.
Nobody
We'll forgive you.
else does.
We forgive you.
I do need to get into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
Just checking around real quick before we hit up that computer. All right, computer is apparently step 1. Step 1, computer. Step 3, profit.
No needs a password. How about step douche? Try again.
Step douche.
I need more clues.
That's why I was looking around. Figured we would need some clues. He does love Joyce. Could
Maybe
be
I
Joyce.
could
Joyce
try
might be the password.
Stepdad for the password.
Probably not. But, oh, he signed it stepdad. Chloe, I'm so happy you were born today. Thanks for bringing me into the family. Love, stepdad. I'm definitely backing off of thinking that David is such a bad guy. He's a douche, but I'm not sure he's such a bad guy. But maybe it's Joyce. Maybe it's stepdad. What else do we have? Why would we think to rewind that? We just got one of those "you could change this" prompts. Why would we rewind that?
Nothing to see here.
I don't know. Maybe his password is snap, crackle, and pop. Padlock.
Naturally, David would buy a heavy-duty military padlock.
Looks pretty normal to me.
I can even see the combination. That might be a useful password.
7171.
Nothing in it.
But she waked and baked. Where's that cheery, laid-back demeanor? Good question, Nate. Good question. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad. We did open this. We did. We just opened this cupboard. No, we didn't.
Nothing in it.
Drugs are bad, okay? This is the same one with the. Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Corned beef. Corned beef hash, not the worst thing. My sister used to love corned beef hash. It finally grew on me. Personal, family. Family. Stepdad. Well, what are our other options here? Personal. 7171. Huh. That would be a pretty bad password to have on the computer, but let's go with the family here for a second. But I don't think it's stepdad. Shitballs. I wonder if he's got a way to know how many bad login attempts there were.
Nope. No way, Max. You totally froze the laptop.
Close enough. Alright, well, you know what that means. That's rewind time, but we also need a password. So we'll rewind in a second. Let's keep looking. Switch on. Padlock. Search.
Maybe this ID number might work.
Maybe.
I could try the license number for the password.
Really? Do you think David would just... I don't know. Well, let me tell you, none of my clients would use a driver's license number or any kind of I don't think any of my clients use straight up numbers for passwords. I got a lot of clients with a lot of bad passwords that they insist on telling me. I don't want to know your password, I say. And they're like, oh, I don't care. I trust you. Here's my password. Stop it. The other thing I can't stand is when my clients say, oh, I won't be there, but the door's open. You can just go on in. No, I won't go into your house when you're not there. Yeah, my clients do that. I guess, I don't know. Do I have a really trustworthy face? Would you tell me your home is unlocked and just to go in? Don't do that, by the way. Don't do that. Terrible
Chloe
plan.
Can't get another gun now. Unless she steals it back from Frank.
Spider loves corned beef hash, just not so much the canned versions. Fair enough. It is yeah, corned beef hash in a can is not the world's greatest. Yeah, I don't really want to go into his gun rack. Why would we go into his gun rack? Curiosity, though. Curiosity. What's up there? Yeah, can I look at that? Can I look at the plaque? No? Alright. Hold on. This is really twitchy, right?
Chloe can't get another gun now. Unless she steals it back from Frank.
Alright, time to rewind and try those codes. Oh, it's still locked. Damn, still locked. Alright, hold on. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Can we try the computer again? No, it's still locked. Okay. Did I rewind 2 attempts on the password? Yeah, this rewind mechanic, yeah. Okay, Army. 63567.
So much wrong.
Well, let's back right out. Try it again. Personal.
Magic 8 Ball says...
Magic 8 Ball. Hey, Nate, it's the Magic 8 Ball. It's the Magic 8 Ball. Okay, well, we're obviously missing something still. We've tried both of those. We tried the family. No, wait,
Try again.
Damn it.
No way, Max.
All right,
totally
Max, I didn't even mean to do another one. Back it out, Max. Back it out. Back out all the password attempts. Or let's go back in here. What else do we have? Plate. Ooh, an old license plate.
Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Just married. Or we didn't get what we came for yet.
Even David Madsen might be an angel to somebody else.
My field angel. Keep your wings up. U.S. Marine Corps.
Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance.
Yeah.
Joyce Might as well
The
have
Magic
wrote,
8
"Let's
Ball
get
is all
married."
knowing. It was an honor having you in the diner. Nice to know that gentlemen still exist. Love to talk again with you soon. By the way, the name is Joyce if you forgot. Joyce must have left him a note. This must have been when Joyce and David, first met.
That might be a useful password.
I'm going with that. David really loves Joyce. So I think this makes sense. I bet this works. Not only because we've already tried everything else, but this makes sense. Eggs and sausage, toast and coffee. It's okay, baby. I don't think you missed too much. I've been looking for a password to David's computer for a while now.
David has been dragging his head around since 2001?
Why? What do you think people throw out their favorite mounted? Yeah. MREs are delicious. Probably depends on which one, right? They can't all be delicious. I hope they've gotten better, though. I mean, I just presume that once upon a time MREs sucked. No, I didn't. Let me back up here. Don't you tell me. Something came in the mail. Jay, what? Deep nuts. Seriously? Yeah, no, I missed that. Before. Military humor. I want to check that out, Nate. Hold on. I'm going to check that out right now. Do you want to know how I got these scars? By tearing these things open with my mouth. Oh, man. Is it that bad? 2020. Seriously, y'all, Metal Gear and Assassin's Creed are straight tied. Just straight tied. Camped for a couple of weeks and MREs were a lot better than lukewarm ravioli. Oh god, the sausage and gravy one, the horror. So, okay, we're taking another crack at this. I think the numbers on the menu, the numbers on the receipt, the order, the blah 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 blah, right. The date, 11/27/08, the day he met Joyce. This is it. My money's on this. Bam.
Max the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Rachel has been cutting class all week. Frank and Rachel meet once again. Rachel Amber profile. Rachel has been cutting class all week. Frank and Rachel meet once again. So skeevy Frank, who Chloe owes money to, did have contact with Rachel. Rachel avoids her dormitory. Followed Rachel to Lighthouse. Police report. Rachel Amber, 18, was picked up at 2:35 p.m. at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. This was reported by David Madsen, head of campus security, who witnessed her trying to hide or secure a suspicious medical bag. This officer was called in to question Miss Amber, who responded with threats and denials. Her bag was found to contain various illegal pharmaceuticals. See attached page for full details.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
Kate M. follows the same path to every class. Overheard Kate and Dana W. talking about supplies for the Vortex Club party. Drugs? Watched Kate with her church group. She knows her Bible. Kate stays in the bathroom longer than other students. Drugs? Saw Kate helping Jefferson after class. Don't trust grown men with goatees. Really? Kate has kept to herself since the Vortex Club party. Not even church. Drugs? One-track mind, David. One-track mind. Tried to talk to Kate about the party. She got upset and ran. Guilty. David, please.
This is so wrong.
Creepy
Oh,
bastard.
nice. File on us. Max online aliases. Mad Max, Max Factor, Noir Angel. Not bad. Not bad.
I have detected a
Got our
signal
schedule
embedded
up
in the
here.
static.
Zelda Gamer. Welcome, Zelda Gamer. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing?
I better tell Chloe about this now. It's just one more thing to make her sad. And mad.
And mad. Trying to follow up on the knock knock joke. Don't you tell me, knock knock, who's there? I kill you. I I don't. I'm sorry I didn't win your heart there, but I don't. I can't place that one. Right over the head. Right over the head. Derek, you had a spaghetti MRE without heating it. I wish I could have won your heart there, but no, that one cruised right over my head. I know Lamia's got a knock knock joke that I know. Do it all again in a heartbeat. It's silence. I kill you. Well, Darky knows. Darky seems to know. All right, let's. We gotta talk to Chloe. Somehow, so we have spent almost between the ISP troubles and just normal chatting and stuff. We've spent almost 6 hours, 5.25 hours trying to get through one episode. A good chunk of that was ISP trouble, but just a heads up, I don't think we're gonna do episode 4 tonight. After all that downtime, there's a better chance that. So I'd like a little feedback on this. But I'm thinking that instead of starting the 24-hour stream with episode 4, I'm down to do an extra stream tomorrow, earlier in the day. So we finish episode 3, I crash out, sleep for 8 hours, and do a sort of out of schedule stream. That's what I'm leaning towards. But I don't want y'all to miss it, so maybe that's a bad plan. Think on it for a little bit. But I could do a stream tomorrow well ahead of the 24-hour stream. We do episode 4. And then take a break and then do that. Or we can do it at the beginning of the 24-hour stream. But the truth is, if I do it tonight, I can do it tonight. I could stay up for it. It will have a big impact on tomorrow. It will. If I stay up another 4 hours after episode 3 so we can get this done. And you know, I can't just crash after a stream. I'm all wired. I've got these lights shining in my face. I gotta, after the stream, I gotta filter out the blue light. I gotta filter out the blue light and try and wind down. So I'm still thinking about it, but I'm pretty sure that if I spend the energy to do episode 4 tonight, it's gonna have a big hit on tomorrow. Do it, just do it. Don't let your dreams stay dreams. 48-hour stream of Bloodborne, please. Yeah, we'll see. Claudia, I can do it. The thing is, it will have an effect. It's not that I can't do it. It's that it will change the stream tomorrow. So, still thinking on that. Let's see how close we are to the end of this.
Nice.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them.
Manticore, that's not a bad idea. That's worth considering too.
You'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know better than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave me alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of
Don't hit
Blackwell.
her, David.
So who's the loser now, David?
Don't hit her, David.
Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into
I don't
Rachel
like where
and
this is
Kate,
going.
what have you done besides get in trouble?
Side with David, side with Chloe. It's not a very hard choice. I mean, Chloe's flying off the hook. Damn. Well, we gotta back up our friend here. But she's flying off the handle. This is gonna have some repercussions. David already doesn't like us. I'm starting to think David's not the terrible person he seemed to be. Creepy, douchebag, yes. Overbearing, obviously. I can't side with him here. I can't side with David, even though he's right. Chloe needs to chill out, but we gotta back up our friend here.
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her.
This is gonna hurt
Everybody
Joyce
at
a little bit
Blackwell
too.
is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott.
That's
why
right.
the
He was
students
with
and faculty
Nathan
don't
too.
like you. You even threatened me. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
You were smoking pot in Chloe's room. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What? Is this true, Max? Yes, David. Why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Uh-oh. You're turning on me now, huh? Of course. Women always stick together. Well, screw you.
David, you better go to
Damn,
a
she's
hotel
kicking
until
him
we
out.
figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David, paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Damn.
Oh, I thought I knew a lot of things. Like when I'm out flanked.
Nice day. Chloe, for once, just
Yeah,
please
Chloe,
shut up.
it ain't the time. Just zip it, Chloe.
I hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
That was my concern. That was part of it. That this is gonna hurt Joyce. That we tore into David. Spider, you taking off? Have a great stream, Spider, if you're still there. Get that Adderall. Let me just back up here a little bit. Let's call Walter White and do a 72-hour stream. I'm gonna want to jump right into episode 4 after the ending. Yeah, it's a little worrisome. Yeah, it's hard not to choose Chloe. Definitely is. I'm sure David doesn't want to talk, but let's try.
I don't want to see or hear you again, Max. You've hurt me and my family enough.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
Max, don't beat yourself up. David earned this all by himself. Understand?
Yeah, he did. He did. We pushed, but he definitely did. I actually think I'm starting to think David means well. Totally shitty decision maker. But I'm starting to think he means well. At least he thinks he means well.
Max, that gave me chills. And you better not rewind this one.
You better not rewind this one. All right. I already wasn't going to rewind this one. Get out of here.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake. Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
I can't believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here.
Casual ninjas.
Shit.
His dog's in there.
Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money.
Oh,
He needs
bad
to come with
idea.
me. Then you
Bad-
come in
no.
and rewind, so
No,
Frank doesn't
Chloe.
see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and
No.
and
Yeah, bad plan.
Chloe.
Bad plan.
I got this. I'll be right back.
don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
A quick and easy way.
Nasty shit.
All right, let's do a quick little run around. Just see what's out here. Flyers. It's never quick. It's never quick.
Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read. This is so creepy.
More dead birds. Dead birds everywhere. All over town. Dead birds.
Tornadoes, snowfall, eclipses, now dying animals. Holy shit.
You were scared for life last night, Pone. Not sure what you mean. Not sure what you mean. Scarred. Oh, scarred for life. Scarred for life. You're missing an extra R there. You did say scared for life, but you were scarred for life last night. Why were you scarred for life last night? Yeah, Kim. Kim, so that's what I'm thinking. Kim says, I think there will be a twist. No spoilers, haven't played the episode. Because David seems to be an obvious choice for the bad guy. I bet he's not. That is pretty much what I'm thinking. He's sort of the obvious choice. And red herrings are everywhere. Well, if you don't want to explain, then you might not have teased. But okay, no explanation necessary. I hope you're not scarred for life.
Damn.
I hope she finds a nice T-bone to keep the doggy busy.
So what can we do? Look open. I suppose we could open it up, have the dog get out, then go inside and rewind time. Kind of like trying to, like the principal's office, try to pull a principal's office.
Careful, Max.
Of course, we could
Cujo
just get
ahead.
bit by the dog. We might get our ass bit. All right, I don't think there's much else around here that I've seen yet. Of course, I am pretty blind sometimes. Or dead birds. Text, whoops. Text from Dad. Pop here, sorry I haven't gotten in touch sooner. I know your mom is very proud of you for saving that girl, as am I. We have no doubt sending you to Blackwell was the best thing you ever demanded we do. It makes us so proud to read about you in the news and see actual video of you walking down from the roof with that girl. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, the door is wide open. Love, Pop. Thanks, Pop. It's been a whirlwind here. I'm not ready to come home yet. Talk later. Huh, she's got her own little Max sign-off. That's neat. Journal. How are we doing on the journal? Yeah, we have a few journal pages. Before we fall any further behind, let's catch up on the journal. Hey, Loki. What's going on? Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbors' houses, and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home, laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day, and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfast downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, damn it. After our economic. Yeah, you want me to do episode 4 tonight? Ha! After our academic espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A band tee and ripped jeans. So, not me. But I haven't found my style yet, so why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her. So I did. You probably thought I'd wuss out. Why? It wasn't that big a deal. Though it was cute the way she was kind of embarrassed after, and said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is, how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine. So I must have set off Joyce's nostalgia mode since she busted out the old photo album, ye old photo album. I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographs. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in a better light. When David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture, I wanted to say, and who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning, and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William Price ever took, Chloe and I, making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults, whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madsen's extreme files. So today, I finally found out what was in David's secret files. And I admit, I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel, listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator, I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship. I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though. This was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. Suddenly, I couldn't take it anymore either, and I kind of blew up. It was like a torrent that felt awesome. I've been wanting to rip into David like that myself for a long time. I figured worst case scenario, hello rewind power, but I wanted Joyce to know the depth of his weird paranoia. She looked so sad and angry when I told her about the photos of Rachel and Kate, not to mention the home surveillance. Joyce kicked his ass out of the house, to Chloe's glee. Yeah, she was kind of all over the place there. She was kind of all over the place. I mean, Max, her attitude in this journal was all over the place. Did he kiss Chloe or not? Yep. Obvious choice. He told Anne she cried. Oh, Lamia set up a straw poll. Did you really? Did you really? Ah, good. I like that. Nah, no, he needs sleep. Good times. Nice, Lamia. That's good. And Black Flag is back up on top. Both answers are no. Yep. David needed to be put in check. He was going too far, and he didn't know better. I gotta go to school tomorrow, so I'm going to get some sleep. Hey, don't you tell me, get some good sleep. Get some good sleep. I'm still trying to figure out what, I'm gonna do here. But I mean, really, I think it makes sense for me to crash out after this. Seriously, I am not a zombie. I am not a vampire, and I am not on methamphetamines. So if I don't sleep tonight, if I don't get good sleep tonight, it will screw up the 24-hour stream tomorrow. I can sleep in the morning, I can nap in the afternoon. It won't quite be the same. I really need to be rested. So still figuring that out. But whether we do episode 4 in the middle of the day tomorrow, or wait on episode 4 for the beginning of the week, or do it at the beginning of the 24-hour stream. We'll see. You'll see. I'll let you know. At the end of the stream, I'm going to decide what we're going to do. I'm not going to leave you in the dark. But I don't know yet. We can't climb.
What the hell is this? Ugh, gross.
All right, let's get our ass bit by a dog. Hello, Cujo.
Locked.
Never mind. Locked. Well, that was okay. Probably can't go wandering off down the
I don't
street.
want to go that way.
Box. Hey, there's another hole to
is
another
this?
universe.
Ugh, gross.
I wonder if Chloe put those all around town. Chloe had one in her room, and they're all around town. Or maybe Rachel did. Maybe Rachel painted all those holes to another universe in places. Bebe, that is probably what will happen. I just need to decide when we're doing episode 4. Are we going to do it during the day tomorrow, at the beginning of the 24-hour stream tomorrow? Or are we going to do it at the beginning of the week? Which, Manticore, I think that was a good idea. I don't know what I'll decide, but... Hey, fisherman.
Good morning. How are the fish today?
Don't ask. First the snow, then an eclipse. What's next? A tornado?
Who are you, a mind reader? I hope not. Climate change. I hope not.
I hope not.
Could be worse. We could get one of those California quakes.
True. Well, I'm feeling a little dizzy now. Hope you catch the big one today.
I better. Too late to switch careers now. See you around, kid.
Well, maybe we can distract him. Maybe we ourselves can go in and talk to Frank and do something. Let's go talk to Frank.
Good
So much for
lord.
quick.
Bacon. I'm ready to nosh again. Oh, but I need to get those keys from Frank.
Warren? Okay, it's officially sold out. He's talking about Planet of the Apes at the drive-in. But I managed to get us both tickets. I had to fight a dozen bullies off for him, though. Freaking nerds. Huh. Okay. Tickets to Planet of the Apes confirmed.
But that doesn't explain the recent extreme weather patterns.
No, we have to start with the hypothesis that climate change is a partial cause for the unseasonal weather. That doesn't explain everything, of course. Frankly, we don't know yet.
Dr. Will your team know more after their latest tests?
I hope we see more patterns, which gives us an atmospheric template.
Many residents of Arcadia Bay have been questioning what has been going on with this crazy weather. We had an eclipse yesterday, a snowstorm 2 days ago, which, as most of you know, is not common this time of year. It's unprecedented, to be honest with you. The last time that we had a snowstorm of this caliber was over 100 years ago. All of a question, what is happening in Arcadia Bay? Please call in and let me know what your experience has been. What you think this might be. Is this global warming? What is causing all of this crazy weather?
I'm watching this stuff, what you guys are saying. I'm putting together a plan. I got a plan brewing. We'll finish episode 3, I'll let you know. I got a plan brewing.
Poster doesn't mention whacked students with guns.
Oh, fuck that. Dude. Somebody needs a slap upside the head. Somebody needs an ass kicking. Pone gotta go. Take care, Pone. Have a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow. I have played Black Flag. And one of the things I was thinking about this week a lot was how playing games blind is really a lot more exciting. I think it's more exciting for you, and I know it's more exciting for me. If I've played a game before, you're not going to get fresh reactions. Cool thing about Assassin's Creed is it doesn't it's not, you know, there aren't that many gotcha moments in it. It's a fun game, I think, to just to enjoy. Not quite a sandbox, but anyway, so I'm not worried about that, if that's what we end up doing.
Shit. What are the other signs then?
The seventh sign. The sea and sky will turn black, and living things die because of it. That's morbid. Yeah, Keanu. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Frank, I'm sure, but what can we do?
Never mind me, officer. I'm just here to steal a drug dealer's keys.
Why'd you didn't say that out loud? Oh shit, Nathan. Fuck off, Nathan. Sorry.
Can't drop any tunes right now.
Keys. I know. We're checking stuff out though. Max. Food. Let's see what we can do with Frank. We got a can. We could spill his can. We could tip his food. We could try just talking to him. How is that gonna help? Spill. If we spill something and it causes a whole mess, maybe he runs off to the bathroom, drops his keys, I don't know, something. But he's gonna be mighty pissed. Wouldn't put it past him to, I don't know. We're in a diner. He probably wouldn't hit Max, but.
Turn up the brain to 11.
Brain to 11.
How can you snag Frank's keys?
Well, he's not gonna give them to us. If we talk to him, he's not gonna have anything nice to say. We could, I don't know what dialogue options we'll have, but maybe we'll be able to, maybe we could tell him there's something going on. What? Bebe? What are you talking about, Bebe? I do have a PS4. You don't have to send me all those games. That's an awesome thought, though. Thank you. We are probably going to play Alien Isolation in October. And, you know, Evil Within. We could do these things. Yeah, I do have a PS4. I do. But seriously, Bebe, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It's a nice idea, though. It's a nice idea.
I could chug this beer or dump it on Frank. Beer is gross.
Good night, Nade. Good night, Nade. I'll catch you a little later. And Spark, how you doing? Did you just get back, Spark? Or have you been there? Welcome back if you just got back. Ah, screw it. Spill his food. Just dump it on him.
Pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Yeah.
I was eating those beans.
Oh, yes! Best. Oh, that was great. That was great. Oh, is he really gonna hit us here? Come on. I thought that was awesome. That was so worth it. That was so worth it. All right, next spill.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I did this.
Exactly.
Kill you.
Okay. So worth it. That was so worth it. Did anybody not do that to Frank? Please tell me everyone dumped the food and the beer on Frank. All right. Let's see if we can talk him through this.
You serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. What the fuck do you want? Take a picture of me and I'll break your fucking camera.
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass.
Oh.
You're lucky I just took that gun from you.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
I creep him out.
In
I creep him
other
out.
words, Max, no keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all Groundhog Day on them until I get the info I need.
Damn it, I was reading chat. I missed what she just said. She talked about go all groundhog on him.
What the fuck now?
Could I get you to drop Chloe's debt?
Heard you supposed to be a smart student.
You'll find out if you do me this favor.
Thanks, Godmother, but I don't need your favors. And Chloe doesn't get any from me.
What do you mean brave? We got the power. We got the power. That wasn't brave. That was power. Can we...
There she is, Super
Get the
Maxine.
cop involved? There's
That's
never
your
a
new
cop
nickname,
around when
I'll
you need
say.
one.
Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
More options? This is interesting. Next. Nathan. What do we have? We got Nathan, Weird Town, Kate Marsh, David Madsen. Well, this might be a sidetrack, but this sounds like an interesting one. Weird Town, Kate Marsh. Let's follow up on Kate a little more.
Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
I feel like David Madsen represents Blackwell.
Not for long. He's a loose cannon. We all respect him for his service, but he's too eager.
He's eager to be a dick to me and Chloe.
That's true. He was ranting about a stolen gun, then I tuned out. Somebody's always out to get him.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
You can use this key information with Frank, an officer, and... Did I get some of that information into my journal? Can we get some of that out of there? No, Frank. Check something here real quick. Nope, nope. Just pictures, right? Are those all sketches because they're pictures, yeah, we could have taken but didn't take? That's interesting. Not sure, but kind of seems like that. Key information. I didn't feel like we just got key information, but I was a little distracted.
What the
Once more
fuck
into the
now?
breach. David is after the gun.
David Madsen is looking for that gun. He might show up on your RV step.
Frank's not gonna care.
Oh, I'm trembling. I don't need to take his little museum piece.
But you did. But you did. You don't need to, but you did.
What can I do for you, Max?
I don't think we were done talking. What about Nathan?
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, don't make me backwash this bacon. You know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia Bay?
You're not far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land deals. Mr. Prescott helped out my family once a while ago, so I made a deal with him that I can't seem to get out of. Man, if I could get one instant replay in life. I better finish my breakfast first. We'll chat later, Max.
I don't think we got any new
I
info
shouldn't have
for
said
Frank.
that. I'll need to rewind.
You're serious, Max? You shouldn't have said that? Why? Why? We found something else. Sounded important
What
to
the
me.
fuck now?
I'll need to rewind? I shouldn't have said that? Why? I wanted that information. I'm not rewinding yet. At least not yet. Nathan.
Right? Oh, whatever the fuck. Oh, look, Max Amber. Is that your punk rock girl outfit? That was classic watching you turn on your everyday hero Jefferson yesterday.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
No worries, because you're the one trying to fake it till you make it. At least you were smart enough to keep your big mouth shut in the principal's office.
I bet Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber up with party supplies.
Nice try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know, virgin. Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass.
Oh? I don't know if the cop wants to talk anymore. That's fine.
We'll chat later, Max.
We might have to rewind to get another shot at talking to the cop, though.
Holy shit, what do you want now?
To irritate you. To irritate you and your father and your whole family. I'm worried. If I say drugs for sale, we're not going to, like, try and ask him, are we? I mean, with the cop standing there, that would not be a good feint at all. Let's poke him about daddy.
Your sugar daddy will always protect you and threaten me.
You don't know shit about my father or me. Nobody here does.
Then tell me what I should know.
Why? So you can pretend to care? Spoiler alert, he's an asshole.
Maybe I could help you.
I don't need you for anything except to stay out of my fucking business, understand? Now get out of my face.
That might not be the right one.
We'll chat later, Max.
A little further. Why did it slow down so much? Come on, there you go. We get one more shot talking?
We'll chat later, Max.
How about now? You ready to talk again?
What can I do for you, Max?
Rachel and Frank Prescott deal.
Well, I heard a rumor you were working for the Prescott family on the side.
Jeez,
looks like she's got horns.
This town ever shut up?
I don't blame you for getting extra work.
Look, sometimes I check up on the Prescott family to make sure they're doing all right. Nathan included. Keep this quiet, Max. What can I do for you, Max?
Nathan said that Rachel Amber represents Blackwell, with Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabid mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy. My boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard. You can bet he trained that poor thing on blood.
Gross. I wouldn't bet. Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dog fights. Now, to his credit, he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of the dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep. You and that Chloe stay away, right? What can I do for you, Max?
Number
Do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
I'd take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
I am not putting these pieces together. We're getting all kinds of information, and none of it seems terribly actionable.
What the fuck now?
You act so scary, but you did save all those dogs.
Maybe we can meet his dog.
No, I'm not acting. Who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story. You're an animal lover. Could I pet the doggy?
It's as good as
I could
anything.
go grab him from your RV right now.
He's not gonna go for it.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit. Besides, you don't want a leash. You want these keys right here. Look at your eyes dilate.
The keys are out, though.
You're worse than a junkie.
Keys are on the
Max.
table.
But no fix for you.
Now, maybe now's the time to dump something. Spill. Look, spill. Keys, take. He's not just going to let us grab the keys. But I mean, maybe we could do a triple whammy here. We spill the food. Maybe he slips on the floor. We grab the keys and run. And then rewind time and have the keys. And he won't know he doesn't have the keys? I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for that.
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans!
Quick, grab the keys, like fast before he attacks you. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Unfortunately, that's not gonna work. That's too bad. If only we had a little more refined control over Max's actions, that would work. It's a great plan. Let me just try snatching him.
Have to take your keys now, asshole.
You'd not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now.
There we go. Wait. I don't want to put the keys back. Don't put the keys back. Damn it. Don't put the keys back. We're supposed to get to keep these things, right? But why do I think the keys... All right, it worked.
Brought.
Got it.
Now back to
Got the
Chloe.
keys. Got the keys. Don't mess with a man's beans. That, I thought you might be ready for the Vortex Club, but after the shit you pulled with Jefferson, no fucking way. You're such an emo queen that you didn't want anybody going with him to San Francisco. You're even too much of a pussy to enter your cliche selfies in one dumb contest. It's all about Max. Even going to the roof was about showing off, not about saving Kate. I'm gonna make sure nobody at Blackwell is fooled by your woe is Max act. Get ready. Should never have comforted Victoria. This looks like Alyssa, is that her name? Alyssa. What's up, Alyssa?
I'd love to talk, Max, but I'm drowning in puddle scum.
It's alright, I've been looking for the keys for a while, Prestige. Well, I don't know when you fell asleep. I don't know when you fell asleep, but we got the keys.
I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
You'll need Max. On your get set. Throw.
Throw towards the road, throw in the parking lot. Let's keep it near home.
Get the treat, boy. I think we just made that dog our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace.
We throw it in the street,
not
you know,
waste
the dog
time.
might have gotten killed. That would not be cool.
The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
Damn. I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy. At least I didn't think so until I saw him with Rachel's bracelet. Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
I know. Just daydreaming. You scout the area while I hack his computer for info.
Frank must have a reason to keep a police radar nearby. That would be so cool to take this baby on the road with Chloe.
Focus, focus, Max. Go away.
I doubt Frank is trying out for the Arcadia Bay Brewers. Good to know Frank has a knife lying around.
Crappy Wi-Fi out here. Must take him days to download porn.
Yuck. How can somebody live like this?
Blowtorch.
That's a pretty extreme lighter.
Well.
Are these for Frank, or is he selling them? Or both?
Probably both. Probably both.
Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring.
Secure the perimeter, Max. Yeah, I think that part is for sure, Lemmy. I'm not doing episode 4 tonight.
What the hell is he doing with that dog?
Just have to figure out
Is Frank
the
going
rest
to
of
deal
it.
online now?
Newbie's Guide to a Web Business.
I could pry this vent open with the right tool.
Real quick. Real quick. Let me see something. Can we like... We can't do anything with the door. Look, I almost thought that said lock. Like, can we lock the door? We're inside. It would be
Nope.
decent to lock the door, but... We're let me go back where we were. Doing the outside. Yep, we're going around the outside.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog.
Yeah, I think if we threw the bone in the street, the dog would have gotten hit. Which would not have been cool.
Frank's stash.
Another vent. We still don't have a tool. Maybe this one's loose.
Okay, this vent is
This one's loose.
I need something to pry it open.
Well, there's that knife. There's that knife. What else is here?
Nice trick.
Hey, Jeff.
Glad Frank treats something here with respect.
It's all right, Prestige. Sleeping has to win sometimes.
Not believe he would wear a collar and a furry mask.
What?
You're dumb.
What? Collar and a furry
Of course,
mask.
Frank gets the munchies. Frank must spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude.
Knife. Can we take it? Yeah, we can take the knife. Of course, then we got, what, fingerprints on it? No, I don't know. Let's grab the knife and pry open the
This
vent.
is almost as good as a set of keys.
And you never know. A little bit of self-defense.
My will open any portal.
Documents.
Oh, man. Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
A little bit of both. Frankie B. Hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you. And poor Pompadour? Poor Pompidou. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. He's just a Frank. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Love you always. Art, R.A. Seriously? Rachel felt that strongly about Frank? Well, we're gonna have to process that.
Glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy. Rachel really did hang out with Frank. I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know.
It was a party girl.
Trouble in paradise.
Frank, that was not cool what you did. And don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me. And I thought you'd never chill out. Never seen you act that way. And the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo, and we don't look back. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine. I bet Frank didn't like that. Can we close the vent? Close the vent? No, we can't close the vent. About that other vent? No, can't do anything with the other vent. I don't think we opened this cupboard yet.
No more secrets.
Too many secrets. Too many secrets.
Max,
Pompidou? For reals? That's a poodle's name.
Yeah, that explains how Frank got Rachel's bracelet, Senpai. You're right. You're right. Does it have much of a lead? Oh, it has a 2-vote lead. That's something. That is something. That is something. Rewind to close it. That's well, actually, Lamia, actually, that is not a terrible idea. That is not a terrible idea. Lamia, I like the way you think. I like the way you think. I don't think it's actually gonna work. No, I think that's too far back. I don't think we're gonna get that thing closed. Maybe I'm wrong, but I like the way you think. I just don't think it's gonna let us. Maybe I'm wrong.
That makes it ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because I knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits
That's
all over
not
me.
what it means, Chloe.
Why does everybody in my life let me down?
Damn it.
My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms on the
shit.
stepfucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit. Who hasn't? Fuck everybody. Chloe.
Well, that sucked. Whoa. Whoa. They're pushing ahead so that this does not seem reversible. They are really pushing ahead. Beans. He's eating his beans for breakfast. Beer and beans for breakfast.
Chloe, you can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
Really, Darky? You didn't get that part yet? Yeah, she be girl. You gotta be joking, man. You gotta be joking. Well, yeah, but still, you were really confused? I mean, she doesn't look that tomboyish. She doesn't look that tomboyish. Come on. She's a girl. All good, Darky. I'm just giving you trouble. Grow up. Nobody's fault. Well, she's already flying off the handle. Grow up. She's not gonna like that. Nobody's fault. That's, yeah. She's not very rational right now. We may as well stay on point.
So now it's Rachel's fault too?
Jesus, she was banging that pig, Frank! Bitch lied to my face, Max! I can't trust anybody again. Everybody
This
pretends
is
to
not
care
good.
until they don't.
This is not good.
Even you.
Chloe Price, you better take that back. Right now.
Straight up.
Okay. Fine. But you just don't understand. It's like I'm being punished by the universe.
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
She wouldn't call David her dad.
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No, of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he
I'm gonna
died,
stop
my
reading
life has
chat
been
for a
dipped
few
in
here.
shit.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here, alive, with me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
Chloe, I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
Are we still carrying a knife? I wonder if we're still carrying a knife. We might still be carrying a knife for all I know. Let's not take the knife into school, huh? Max, I hope we don't have the knife on us. That would be pretty messed up. Maybe it just disappeared. Knife gone. Knife gone. Hey, good night, Darky. Whoa.
Oh my god. What is happening now?
Is this... Whoa? He just heard a piece of the past. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Time for a picture. Cheesecake! Come on now. Say pancake. I can't even see.
Oh, this is creepy.
Time for a picture.
You find a sweet spot.
Doesn't look like I should go.
I'm trying, game. I'm trying.
Pictures of myself.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just... Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is
Hint,
here.
hint, Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't
Chloe is
expect
just a
your mother to
kid.
rush home and serve us slackers.
Am I that far back in time?
You mean pancakes?
Whoa.
In France, they call them
I'm
crepes.
18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef uses
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat
How?
I volunteer to break the eggs.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
That's true.
So, how many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
I love William like he was in my own
I'll let her
family.
know that.
I won't let him die today.
Well, that's a big
I
change
won't.
if we could stop that. Whoa.
Now I have to take a picture. Strike a pose.
Make me a star.
Just make me look young.
Joyce loves William so much.
Good luck, hubby. We're so proud of your promotion. You get a week of Two Whales waffles in your own house. Your loving wifey. Wifey. Where's the phone? We're answering the phone here. No, no, no. I got this. Get away. Get away, dude. Get away. No, I got this.
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to
No,
work
no,
at the
no,
Two
no,
Whales.
no. No, we were told he wanted a ride.
What?
Or she needed a ride. She
Oh, I
needed a
didn't know you
ride.
had to get
No.
groceries. Of course
No, no,
I'll
no,
come pick
no,
you
no,
up.
no,
Now
no.
I'll have an excuse to get a mocha.
Dude.
Be there shortly.
Dude.
I have to stop William from taking his car today.
Garage. Let's go to the garage
rescue
then.
yonder queen at the save
Sabotage.
Whoa.
Can't walk
It's so
there.
blurry here. Like I can't step out of the photographic bounds.
It's alright.
Shit, where are my
Keys, keys. No, 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 no. I...
for the swear jar.
You mean your
Keys.
college fund? Keys, please.
Keys. If that's what I'm looking. Keys. Take his keys. Find the keys before he does, huh? Keys. Mess, mess, mess. Mess. Let's look on the mess. Search the mess. Look.
What a mess we made.
No, no, no. Ah,
I remember
shit. He
those
found the
cool
keys.
times I did with Chloe.
Wait, wait, wait. Where did he find
Now
his
lock up
keys?
after I leave. Playing up.
He found his keys over in the living room. He found his keys somewhere in the living room. Oh, no, wait. We were good on the picture. Keys. Over here somewhere. Under the cap? Search the cap. Find the keys.
Score.
Okay. Hide keys. Hide keys.
Hello?
Where else can we hide the keys?
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the two-way.
What about the vase?
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up.
I'm totally not reading chat now. Sorry if you're asking any
Back to
questions.
the lighthouse.
Dad, thanks for the day trip to the lighthouse. This sketch is for you to always remember. Love, Chloe. The lighthouse again.
Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
And what will it do to save? What if we save his life?
Excuse
I mean,
me,
that will
ladies, I
change
have to go
everything.
rescue
Talk
the
about
under
butterfly
queen of the Save
effect.
Mart. She doth have many bags
That
of
would be
delicious grub for us
massive.
to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday.
I didn't mean to talk
Shit,
over him.
where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You
Hopefully
mean
he'll
your
never find
college
them.
fund? Keys, please.
You really gonna look in the vase though?
Oh, yeah, I miss movie nights here. Cookies and popcorn.
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me.
I know I've seen those pictures before.
What's that supposed to mean? I know I've seen those pictures before. Ah, shit. He's got a... Shit.
I knew this thing would come in handy. How did my keys get in here?
Oh, no.
And
No.
Chloe and Max
Nah.
wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised
that-
to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
I don't get another rewind, do I?
Me.
That makes all of us.
Do I? Yeah. Bring him back. What can we do? Dump him in the water, toss him out the window, throw him in the backyard. Nope. Did we already... Is this before we found his keys? We don't want to hide the keys in the vase. Drawing. Waste paper bin. None of that's going to work. When he presses the button and we've
Hello?
got him, that's not good. Yeah, throw the
Hang
keys.
on.
Out the window.
Just making a fabulous
Bang,
breakfast with
baby.
Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales.
Just toss.
I know it. Keys right here. I know it.
Yeah, Zelda, sorry, I wasn't reading chat for a while there, but hello. We had some people trying to spoil the game before, so I've been not reading chat as regularly as I normally would. I was deliberately avoiding chat there. Sorry I didn't greet you. Like I might have. Yeah, Zelda, I'm so sorry. Zelda, I wasn't ignoring you. I just was not reading chat. Just was not reading chat. Hey, Xbox. Yeah, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. Constants and variables, Thoden. Constants and variables. Whew. Sorry. Sorry, I blew on the mic. You made new music. Well, I'm glad you made some new music. Music is good. Music is good.